Hey guys, the Gaming Geek here, and welcome to episode 18 of the British Tea Party podcast. We have, as always, Arian TV.
Hello.
We also have a regular, getting more regular special guest. Hi, my name is Edson.
Hello.
And Crazy Randoms hopefully will be popping in at some point. He seems to be really unwell, so he's taken some drugs. By that, I don't mean the illegal kind. And we're hoping that he'll be able to join us very, very soon. And there's a question already in the chat. Do you remember Deadly Gamers HD, Edson?
I hope so. I can't really remember. Was it from a previous one, or I can't remember?
Is it from previous stream? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let
us know where he might remember you from.
I don't know. Is it like a Call of Duty session? I don't know.
So, talking about Call of Duty, are any of you really excited for the Ghost reveal, which will be Tuesday?
No, not really.
No, Edson?
I'm kind of like, at this point, I'm just like, yeah, it's going to be another card. I don't think there's going to be much different.
No.
Okay, it's going to be on the
more
last
wary of
gen
anything
console.
else. I'm kind of wary to see what Infinity Ward are going to do, because we've only ever known them really to do the most people only ever known to do the Modern Warfare series, so they're moving away from that. I'm keen to see what they're doing with it, and I'm also keen to see whether they're just going to override everything Treyarch have done in the past couple of years, or if they're going to actually continue, to follow on the support for, the COD championships.
I think they will follow on for that support, simply because it's like, if you look at the major changes like theatre mode, like when theatre mode came in, who was the first one to bring that in? Was that Black Ops?
Black Ops.
Yeah, then it was implemented into Infinity Ward.
Yeah,
when something big is introduced into Call of Duty, then the next one that does it will always have that one introduced. So I think it will be a massive mistake for them to take away the support that Treyarch have given to the COD championships. So I don't think they'll give it away. Well, they'll take it away. But I think they'll definitely add it.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, I'm going to wonder what they're going to bring in. What else can they bring into the?
I don't know what they can bring in now.
They're going to have more one thing is for certain that they can do, whether they do it or not, is that they can bring more content into the game. They can bring more weapons, because at the minute on Black Ops 2, there's no more weapons because there's no space to add any more weapons. They've literally hit the limit for the amount of weapons they can add in the game. Yeah. But, next generation, if the next Xbox has Blu-ray, for instance, or just being the next generation in general, is going to allow them to add more stuff. So maybe more weapons, maybe,
Wait a minute.
More maps.
Are you sure that they hit the limit? Because I have heard that the map pack Uprising would have actually brought a new weapon, a shotgun, and a new camo, which wasn't released. It was like a lava camo, which would fit with the map Magma.
Yeah.
And the shotgun
the camo's different, though.
Yeah, but the shotgun would be called... But
they didn't include it, though.
No,
so why didn't they?
I don't know.
It was heavily rumored that they'd reached...
At first, the camo would be called Magma, and the map would be called Inferno. Then they changed that around. So the map Magma and the camo Inferno, but I don't know why they've never done it. But I think the next map pack will have a weapon, because...
They said, they have announced that there's no more weapon DLC.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely. 100%.
That's stupid.
And it's been a lot of experts in that kind of field have said that it's because they've kind of reached the limit on the weapons. But I don't know. I don't think it's an official thing on that side of things, but Treyarch did announce that they're not doing any more weapon DLC.
Just as another point, how much because I think obviously games are going to cost more on the next gen consoles?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because if it's, really the best disc technology in the minute is Blu-ray for that kind of thing, and PS3's running on Blu-ray, and they're keeping it at 35 or whatever, 40 quid. It's more 40 quid for a new game.
£40,
So I don't think it will change. If it does change, it's them game companies doing it because they can, rather than because
I don't want DLC though. Then that's the thing, because there was that rumor that when the first game was up for pre-order, it was £60 or something, and everyone was going crazy. Turns out that wasn't the case. I can't remember what game that was.
But you remember with the Wii U as well, that happened as well. When the Wii U was not, all the games were really expensive. People were going over the top about it, and it was just because basically no one knew what the prices were going to be, so all the stores were pricing it high just in case, so that they're charging you the most. Because when you pre-order stuff, the price you pay is the max price possible you can pay. So
Yeah.
they can charge you less, but they can't charge you more. So obviously these stores are all going, well, we're going to charge you as high as we can, so that in case it is, a little bit that then more, then we can kind of cover ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, it's like if Call of Duty, like you say at the minute, they've reached the max of like what they can sort of put on the disc. On the next one, are they just going to keep it as at this because it's going to be the same price, or are they going to add more and give you more for your money? I don't know what they're going to do. I hope they give you more for your money, but
Yeah, well,
I don't think they
all
will.
do. Especially because Activision have made their fortune from
I
this.
know,
really.
yeah, exactly.
So
But I just don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm sure we'll see.
yeah, well, we have to wait and see. It's only a couple of days now. It's not like we've got to wait that much longer.
No.
And I think what I'm a little worried about is more moving towards the Xbox is because they've obviously kept this Call of Duty stuff to the reveal of the Xbox. Is this kind of saying that possibly Microsoft don't have a lot of games to show, and they're kind of using this as their ace cards rather than,
I think it's sort of like their ace card for the minute, but I think there's going to be, it's all going to, the games are going to be shown at E3. And it's
Awesome.
like, I think they want to keep all of the games that they've got under wraps for now. Whether they've got exclusives or something, I think at E3 is where the games are going to be shown, rather than like the console itself. Like these initial like previews, like the PlayStation one, it was more like about the console. There was a few like developers saying the console is good to develop for, which is what they needed to say. The Xbox, I think it's just going to be about the console, not so much about the games. Whereas E3 is where the games are going to get shown.
Okay.
This is what we've got. This is what you're going to get, sort of thing.
Because at the moment, like the Xbox is performing quite poor exclusive-wise at the moment. There's nothing much at the moment at all.
No,
But that's
I mean
because
like
it isn't announced
originally-
yet.
Yeah.
That's because it isn't announced yet. You can't.
No, I mean the Xbox 360. At the
Oh,
moment.
that.
Like in the
Yeah.
past year, it's been really quite mediocre. And if you compare that, if you genuinely do compare that to, let's say, the PlayStation and their exclusives, they have like the PlayStation still has a lot more going for it leading up to. It's like if you still look at the PlayStation, you can see it's still not dead yet, content-wise, like exclusives. But you look at the Xbox and you see it is kind of at the end of its.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
if you think of exclusives on Xbox, you've got Halo and Gears of War, and that's it.
True.
Yeah, it pretty much does stop there.
Like there's even if there are more exclusives, they're not really ones that people care about. Whereas PlayStation, there's a lot more, and I think they're going to have a lot more when it comes to the new ones. But obviously Xbox haven't announced anything, so I don't know. But I don't know.
But they've lost. Microsoft have even now lost really Bungie. They're kind of Bungie aren't with them anymore, so they're losing developers to help them out. But it'd be interesting to see, and we'll see how they come about. Especially because they kind of need to really hype this up a lot more. Because obviously, although they may have diffused the fact of this always online thing, I think it still had its effect on them. Do you know what I mean? It still really did bring a lot of negativity around them. Whether it be true or not. So I think it's something that they need to kind of now diffuse this completely and then bring more hype their way, try and grab it away from the PlayStation and try and bring it their way soon, really.
So my dad just keeps barking. So like every so often I might mute and not speak for a second.
All right,
it's
that's
like,
fine. No, that's fine.
Why me dad? Because me dad it's middle of the day and he loves to bark at anyone. Like anyone that walks past the house, he decides that they're not worthy enough to walk past the house, and he just starts barking. Stupid.
Oh, wow.
How's Eddie doing?
He's doing all right. Yeah, he's just freaking annoying at the minute.
So, by the way, the guy in the comments saying we talk on Twitter and he's got you on Xbox, so
Oh, hello.
you should know who he is, Edson. Come on.
I'll
Yeah, come on,
probably
Edson.
do if like
Dick.
tweet me and then I'll probably recognise it like from your avatar, but from your name I probably can't remember.
So, talking about console stuff. I don't know if you heard in the past few days, a lot of stuff been going on towards Nintendo and things like that. And one of the main things is even having a bigger effect on the Wii U, because the Wii U isn't doing too well as it is anyway, is the EA announcing that they're going to be bringing no more games to the Wii U. They're not developing any games to the Wii U, that's it. So that is a major blow to them, because when you take away EA, then you've only really got Ubisoft, and the main big ones. You've got Ubisoft and Activision. And Activision don't even really make Call of Duty at the minute anyway, of any any
Yeah,
other
they're not
games,
really
so-
broadening their horizons, are they?
So you know, it's really quite a hit to them, considering the Wii U prices have considerably dropped. You can get one for around £150 now in the UK. They've considerably dropped. There's not a
What
lot
price
of great.
did they start off at?
Oh God, 300, wasn't it?
I didn't even pay attention to it.
I think it was like it was
I've
quite
never bought
expensive.
anything.
I think it was like 300, 350. It was really quite expensive, and it's just been tumbling and tumbling and tumbling
And
because
now
they're
it's
not selling.
and now it's to 150. Do you say?
Yes, one I can't remember what retailer was in the UK announced that they were selling it for
150 for a Wii U.
Yeah.
Blimmin' hell.
I don't think people realize that the Wii U actually has better graphics for the current gen and better gameplay.
but it's not
mechanics.
worth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not worth it because it still has that Wii name.
Also, no, it's not only that, right? The Wii U is only slightly really better than the current gen, right? And it hasn't got the same catalogue of games as the current gen has because it hasn't been out as long, let's say, as the other consoles. Also, it's too close to the next gen. People,
Yeah,
that
it's way too
150,
soon.
that 150 can still go a long way in paying for the next gen console. That's what everyone's looking forward to. The Wii U was just really catching up with this current gen. It's too little, too late, and people aren't interested. Also, the target audience, the Wii U isn't targeted at one audience or the other. They said to try to go to the hardcore gamers, but they've got nothing to prove that it really does go for the hardcore gamers. They haven't got the games to support it, the developers, backing it well enough. Then you look at the living room and the thing where the Wii did really well, and people aren't interested in it because they've got the Wii, and the Wii does what it does. When they occasionally play it, with some friends or whatever for a couple of hours on a Saturday, the Wii does that job. You don't want to spend 150 just for a console that does that slightly better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose.
Exactly. And
people are realizing as well that they're not using the Wii as much, not using Wii Fit and the Wii as much as they maybe once thought. It's all a great idea. Oh, we'll all sit down every Saturday and play this thing, and the chances are it doesn't happen very often. It happens once in a blue moon, and people realize that, so they're not gonna make the same mistake twice and spend more money on a Wii U.
Drunk Wii is good.
Drunk Wii?
And you're playing on the Nintendo Wii when you're drunk. That's good. When it's like a
Never
party
tried-
and everyone's pissed. It's so funny.
Oh,
What
you and your
games
drunk
guys-
stories.
Dude, it's great.
What's the most fun thing you've done whilst you were drunk? Or the most weirdest thing? Or I don't know. If you wanna share it. We don't judge. Go ahead.
I'll think of one of the ones to tell you. I don't know which one I want to say.
You have a few.
I'll think and then come back to me to later on.
Yeah,
But like the point that GG hit on like perfectly was it's too close. The next gen consoles are out it's at the end of this year, and 100 even when it first came out, how much was it? £300? Did you say?
I think so. Yeah, it was around that mark. I'll have a quick look.
And the next gen consoles are I don't know how much they're going to be, but that's basically most of the cost of the next gen console that you're going to be paying, or a considerable amount depending on when you're buying the new Nintendo. But it's just too close to the new consoles, and you don't know what the new consoles have got to offer. So people aren't going to part with that sort of money so close to potentially the new consoles. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I guess.
Really bad move.
Yeah. I'm still trying to look up the original prices. It's just everyone talking about like what the new prices are and that they've gone down a certain percent. And it's like,
I can't believe how quickly they've gone down.
Oh, insane! It is absolutely insane.
Especially how consoles always make a loss. It's
Asda slash its basic Wii U bundle priced $149.
What?
And the recommended value still for the Wii U is $250.
Wii U 140. That's. I think if you
149.
buy that and then, dismantle all the parts and sell them separately, you can make a lot of money of that.
Well, not really because they're not selling.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No one will buy it.
They've only sold 3.45 million worldwide.
Only 3.5. Yeah, only. Yeah.
Well, no, that's not that much. Not
If you
really.
look-
True.
If you look at I don't know how much the other previous consoles were sold in this amount of time, but I would imagine that's a very little. So
Let me have a look at the Wii sales.
yeah, because I would imagine theirs were a lot higher because everyone wanted one.
What was Wii U talk?
Yeah,
But,
a lot of
have you heard
Wii
about Nintendo? you can't upload any of their content anymore online, or you can,
Yeah.
but if you do, they'll put their own ads on it and get the full ad revenue, and the YouTuber will get nothing. It'll be split between them and Google. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Arian have had a discussion about this, haven't we?
Yeah. We were like, I was pretty pissed.
It's basically, the Wii U is not doing great, as we've just established. We've only got these developers now saying they're not going to be making games for them. What the Wii U really needs right now is a lot of promotion, and the best free promotion at the moment is YouTube. You get some of the bigger YouTubes playing a game, and before you know it, everyone's playing the game.
Yeah.
Look at games like Minecraft. That's where they all got big. So that's something that the Wii U really could, if they marketed it well, it could have maybe got more people to buy the console. But no, they've just gone, do you know what? We don't want this marketing. We're just gonna take all the money from the ads. Well, it's gonna be split between Google, obviously because they own YouTube, and Nintendo, because they've said they own the copyright to it. So bigger YouTubers probably aren't going to be interested in covering the Wii U because they're not going to be making any money out of it. Meanwhile, if they cover a game for a different platform, they can make money out of it.
You know what the thing is? It's like, if you see a Let's Player, you watch a whole Let's Play.
Yeah.
You watch every episode, you just enjoy it, you see how he's enjoying the game. That makes you want to buy the game and play it.
Exactly, yeah.
Then why would they stop that? It's the perfect marketing strategy. People are promoting your game whilst gaining some money for it, for their hard work, and they're uploading their own content from your game, which they've bought, they've purchased almost the rights to it. It's so, I don't know, it's just absurd. Why would you do that? Why would you take away something like that?
I think there's someone just at the sort of top that just does not understand how free promotion works. There's someone that is making a decision for someone else that just does not understand how much promotion on YouTube, how much free promotion you can get from someone just playing your game. It's crazy, and I just can't see their mindset. It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't.
So I found console sales, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in comparison, right, we're looking at there's only sold 3.45 million of the Wii U. The Wii itself sold 99 million.
Yeah, that
Quite a
that's
difference,
sold
right?
a lot. That's sold a lot.
But I mean, if you look at things like that generally didn't sell, like the Sega Mega CD sold 6 million.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, it was 1991, but it was a Sega machine. It wasn't that popular, right? So things like that didn't sell the one. You look at maybe let's have a look.
But you know what the thing is, right? You can do
The
this.
PS3 sold 70 million, right? And the Genesis sold 40 million. Nintendo 64, 32. The Atari, Xbox, the original Xbox sold 24. So in general scheme of things, this is poor.
In modern day times as well, like the amount of people that game now, for them to only sell how many million? Three or four?
3.45.
3.45, to only sell that much in this amount of time and to have slashed your prices by half. You have done something seriously
but
wrong.
you know what the thing is, right? Listen, the Wii, the first Wii, it promoted something that no other console had at that moment. It promoted, you can interact by using your body. You can do stuff with your controller. If you move it, an arrow on a TV will move it. It will move as well. It's like, wow, mind blown. You can actually do something, interact with it, and freaking play a game at the same time. Yeah. And then that idea kind of got, took an adaptation from Sony with the Move, and
Sony went onto it, Microsoft went onto it, and they're doing it better. So why is anyone ever going to go with them now?
Yeah, but the thing is, that was the main promotion thing, and it was family friendly, and I don't even think they've promoted the Wii U as much.
No, I haven't seen one promotion for it.
Exactly, I haven't even seen a commercial on TV in the Netherlands. No, never. And with the Wii, there was nothing besides that on every kids channel there was. Like, oh, get a Wii right now, release date, blah blah blah. Pre-order now to get, I don't know, this and this discount. It was promoted to I don't know, to death. It was so I don't know, something new to do. And then the Wii U comes out, which they haven't really promoted, maybe in Japan and all. I think the 3.3 million are from Japan and the rest is in here, but I don't even know. And Nintendo I've seen a channel with about 2,000 subs get a free Wii U to review. And then I'm like, what? You get a free Wii U from Nintendo plus a Call of Duty Black Ops and a few games to review on your channel, which doesn't really have that big of an audience. That's literally just giving them away to increase the numbers of how many people have a Wii U.
Yeah.
It's stupid, and I think they've...
Dude, give one to me.
Yeah! Freaking
I'll
Edson
have
has
one.
1,100 and something. Just give it to him.
I'll have one. Give me
Yeah.
one.
Play the shit out of it. He'll promote it just every subscriber he has.
Shit, I will change all of my views if you give me one. I'll just be like, yeah, this is amazing.
But the thing is, also if you look at the sales have been declining rapidly. You see, a lot of the sales that you see, like the 3.45 million, a lot of them were at launch, because if you look from Christmas to now, they've only sold 390,000.
What?
So a lot of it was,
What?
you know, it was impulsive Nintendo fans buying it as soon as it comes
Yeah,
out.
that is how many diehard fans they've got.
Yes, in Japan.
Yep. Nowhere else.
No, screw the rest of the world. Japan, it's very sad. Yeah, but
There we
that's just, ta-da, we talk.
Next topic.
So
Question through the chat.
Good
Lord
chat, I
of the
was just
Rings
gonna say,
or
yeah,
Harry
that's-
Potter?
I've never watched. I watched the first Harry Potter, got bored 10 minutes into the second one, so I'd have to say Lord of the Rings.
We can no longer be friends. Okay, GG.
Right, I'm done.
I know, Arian, you haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
I know.
But to be fair,
Oh.
I'm not really a fan of Lord of the Rings, so I'm gonna have to go with Harry Potter.
I was a fan later, like when I was a kid. Now, if I watch them now, I'd just be like, well, this is boring. When I was a kid, when they first came out, I loved them.
Yeah, but you've only seen the first... No, you have seen 1 and, I don't know, 1.2 movies.
No. I'm on about Lord of the Rings,
Oh.
because
Can I
I
just
was
say-
I was very young when that was
Can I
out.
just say something? Right, we've obviously, I think me and Aaron clearly offended this guy by his username.
His username is Gandalf is gay for Saruman, and I know those names.
I
So
didn't even see that.
Yeah,
the greatest
we should
username.
have looked at them before saying our answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you to HallSteel36 for following us on Twitch. You can follow us on Twitch by hitting the follow button. It's the purple one underneath the video if you are watching on the Twitch stream. If you're not watching on the Twitch stream, hit the subscribe button above the video. It's still down below now, isn't it? Yeah, hit the subscribe button down below the video as well. If you are
Changes
watching.
every
And
day.
if you're not
I know
watching
it
it
is.
on Twitch, then why? Because this is earlier, this is live, this is interactive, and just come over to our Twitch channel. It'll be in
How
the
many
description.
people
as
are
well.
watching? So I don't have to. I've only got the comments open.
6.
6 people at the moment, not me
Oh,
included.
Sai's watching.
Sai's watching.
Get
Sai.
back to revision.
So Sci-Fi, he's watching whilst he must do.
revision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was supposed to do revision.
Do the podcast. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, I'm too busy
Dick.
putting photos on Facebook.
And I'm
Yeah.
playing League.
Yeah. The dick. Revising for his physics. Yeah, watching a podcast. Dick.
But thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're just listening while revising, so we won't try and put you off.
we'll
Anyway.
try and distract him. Right, Sai? Hmm? No.
If you are here, so just put it in the chat. You know, just say something in the chat because we know you're here. You're not
Yeah,
hiding.
stop stalking us.
Exactly.
Should I put the
So,
chat on the screen so for the podcast everyone can see it, or
So again,
So,
should I put the chat on screen so everyone can see it that's watching on YouTube, or?
I wouldn't, because then I think people might post rude stuff.
yeah, because you don't want to edit like after
Yeah.
someone that posts something
Yeah.
rude.
Now you've given them ideas. Dude.
Yeah, but you're putting it on screen now, so it's fine. That's
It's
what I'm saying.
fine.
Okay.
They would have done it. I'm sorry. The power of the people that watch this stuff, their minds. Seriously, just they'll do it. They'd have done it anyway.
It would probably be all beside though.
Yeah, probably.
Next
So,
next topic. We
Yeah,
got
I was just gonna say. I've just reading this thing now. Do you remember the Sony and Nintendo hacks that went on? The big attacks that they both had.
yes.
Lulzec,
Yeah.
remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So recently they've just been prosecuted. The ones that were based in the UK have been prosecuted and had to go to court and stuff. And they've been given a very lengthy 32 months in jail. Ryan Cleary, one of them, has been
32
given.
months?
One of them has been given 32 months. Ryan Cleary. Jake Davis is to serve 2 years, and Ryan Aykroyd was jailed for 30 months. And also Mustafa Al Bassam received 20 months
That
suspended
pronunciation.
sentence. So
You know what?
And
I think
what were they
deserve-
charged with?
they were charged with the hacking. The cyber attacks on several companies, including Nintendo, Sony, and EA.
That's a light punishment for what they actually did.
Yes. The damage
Very
and the
light.
money, especially Sony, the money they cost Sony.
Yes, it's a month they've taken away the fun for about a few million people.
The thing is, it's like that. That's not really the big thing. It's like okay, they can hack, like, I don't know, the Sony website or something. Yeah, okay, you can do that. But like the fact that they messed with, like, they could have potentially messed with, like, mess with bank accounts. They have the details of however many, like, people. That adds up to, like, quite a lot. And they probably, I don't know if this sentence is, like, just worthy enough. I don't know.
No, I don't think it is.
With today's technology and, like, how fragile it is, with being able to boot people offline on a live stream for competitive games, like Nate was booted offline lately. Yeah. And like how just things are, how you can hack things and how you can get things offline and all. It's bad to take advantage of that, and I feel like if you do, because it isn't a perfect system. This, I mean, it is possible to boot someone offline. It's not that hard actually, but to do it. No, I'm not doing it.
And goodbye.
No, but like, it's not. It isn't that hard. It's just, it's possible, but you need to understand where the limit is. If you boot someone offline, if you do something like that, if you take advantage of a fault in the system, then that's something you need to be punished for, because that's taking advantage of a system that isn't perfect, but used by many. Okay.
This is a sort of thing that's kind of, it's like a trend these days in the moment, this hacking thing. It's kind of, looked at, I can hack and do all this. But I feel that it needs to be, the message needs to be brought across that this is still a crime and it still has big consequences. And they should have really, in this case, they should have really demonstrated how serious it is. Do you know what I mean? They should have sent a message to everyone going, if you are doing this, this is the price you have to pay. And I don't feel they've done. I don't think they've done that. Didn't push that message across. I think that people are still going to be doing it because, they feel, well, people aren't gonna. The consequences aren't that great.
In comparison to like what some people get, like the time that some people get in jail for crimes that are much serious, like more serious than this. I think this is sort of just in comparison with them, because if you're giving these people, is it 3 years? Did they get?
Who? 32 months.
Well, one guy got 2 years, one guy got 32 months, one guy got 30 months, one guy got.
All right. Well, okay, like between 2 to 3 years, but basically all guys. Like, but then like some people that like murder other people and they sort of get out on good behaviour after like 15 years. It's like, I think like the sort of worst ones need to be addressed first.
Yeah.
Rather than these silly kids that think it's funny to hack something. Yes, they should be punished, but they need to like sort of sort out the worst ones first.
See, at the same time, right? You could look at this another way. Some people do strongly believe that these guys shouldn't be punished in the normal way you'd punish a normal criminal, because they feel that obviously they've got the intelligence to do this sort of thing. That people should some people feel that they should be actually put to good use. So rather than putting them in prison, they're forced to help. Tighten security in other places. And this does
happen in like America.
Yeah, it does. So a lot of people feel that this is that should be the standard protocol, that you do take these people and that you do force them to do some, a bit like community service, but they have to, work for a security company and help them improve their security. Because at the end of the day, they've got a lot of intelligence to be able to do this, and they've got a lot of skill, but it's just that they put the skill to bad use. That doesn't mean that, in some ways, it doesn't mean we should punish them for having that skill in the first place, because it is something that we could greatly benefit from taking advantage of.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's affecting a lot of people at the same time. It's like if you murder somebody, that's very bad for them, their family, this and that. But if someone is dead, he's getting punished. But this is affecting. Well, I'm not saying it's good to murder or anything. Don't get that idea. But this is affecting millions of people at the same time. Something they've paid for, a product they need to provide, and it just gets taken away from them. Like Sony needs to provide the experience of having internet and all that crap. And if they can't, it's bad for them, bad for millions of people that have purchased the thing to expect that. Product.
Let me put this towards you guys in like a different sense. What do you think is a just punishment for this then?
A fine? That's
no.
No. Definitely a fine if they can't pay. That's causing debt and a possible jail sentence. for a long for a long time, depending on how many people it's affected
So
and
for-
the information they
for-
extracted.
For this case, what would you give them?
A month down, possibly taking advantage of a lot of bank accounts, and I think this might be something that goes 8 to 9 years. That's me, because that's a serious
8 to
thing they
9
did.
years.
Yeah, 8 to 9 years.
Okay, like I would agree with that. If that's what people would say that's a just punishment. Okay, they've done this. That's a just punishment, and then you've got to change the laws for everything, because then in comparison to other stuff like murder, then that is just a stupidly long punishment compared to something that is just like a lot worse. So it's like they'd need to change everything. It's just it
But
won't
yeah,
happen.
I see what
New
you're saying.
There's no way it's going to happen.
But the new age with new technology and how much it can affect people on a large group, that means it's, I don't know, it's not worse than murder. Taking someone's life is really bad, if that's logic, but it's up there. It's like taking something away, a product they can't provide. Attacking a big company like Sony, that's something you need to look out for.
So,
Yeah.
a point I want to make is that, and a point that has been made a lot on things like the news and stuff, is that, especially in the UK, our justice system is extremely old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And it really does need to be updated because, you know, technologies are growing and new crimes are constantly popping up and scams and things like this. And I feel that our justice system is so old-fashioned that it just doesn't know how to deal with these sort of people. So, and that's why I think some people aren't getting maybe the punishments they deserve. But I think what should be done with these sort of people is they should receive a jail sentence, and it should be a decent jail sentence. I'm not going to give time because I'm not really sure myself, but I think a long enough sentence that will allow it to really sink into them that they've done something really serious and it's bad, and that hopefully make them knowledge again. And then after, well, I'm not. So I'm saying not long. I'm not saying this is long enough, but I'm saying long enough that some expert thinks that's going to do some good to them.
Definitely.
Then when they come out, I think they then have to then do this thing where they help out companies, and they have to they're forced to have to do this. They have to serve this
Like
time.
a rehabilitation sort of system.
Exactly, yeah. Where they have to improve other people's security, and then maybe if they prove that they're good enough, they may be even given a job in that field. If it's gone successfully enough, give them the chance of hope at the same time. So that, yes, they're being punished, but they still, the message shouldn't also be put across that all you're doing is completely bad. Just because you're clever, we're going to punish you, kind of thing. It should be that no, what you've done is wrong, but here, if you put it to this use, this is good. This is what we want you to do, and I think that kind of attitude would actually work a lot better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've made a great point.
Things
Yeah,
have to be,
completely agree.
everything has to be updated since like just a very thing like gay rights, or if they can marry or can't. It's the same thing. It's very old-fashioned, all these things, and it's all based upon a religion that's, I don't know how old, a few thousand years old. I don't think that's a very long time. I don't think that's very applicable to this current day and age. It should be updated. It should be revamped. It should be something else than what it is right now. It can't be just this thing that we're experiencing. The rules we have from a few thousands of years back, it's bad. You should update. You should get it with the current age. And if things get invented, there should be rules as to what you can do with it and what you can't. And I don't know. It's logical what I'm saying, but it hasn't even been done. So that's kind of making me mad.
It is silly, and I said it's all old-fashioned. It needs to be completely updated. Otherwise, it's going to get to a point where we really don't know what to do with anyone, because things are just going to get worse. The problem isn't going to go away; it's just going to get worse as we go further into the future. So I'm going to look at. Let's move on a little bit. I'm going to look at one of the questions. I'm not going to answer. Sorry to Pilzer Studios. We're not going to answer that because to do with the Xbox and the reveal, because we did just discuss it. I'm sorry that you were late in. But I don't feel we want to go over stuff we just talked about. So the next question... Say again? You can watch it back. You can either watch it...
Yeah,
you can either watch on the YouTube channels at 9 p.m. GMT tomorrow, or you can watch it on just twitch.tv just after we finish streaming. So there we are. The next question was by Sneaky Creeper 101, and he said, who are you partnered with, and do you think smart cars are safe as they say they are if you head... What they say they are if you get head on by a semi at 45. I don't know what that means.
Proofread.
Let's do the first thing first. We're all partnered with RPM, yeah?
Yep.
So
Yep,
that's who
all
we're
three of
partners
us.
with. I think they're a good network. I think that, I don't regret any of that. They've got a lot of decent features. And I think when you look at a network to go with, I think something you really need to look is what extra things they're going to give you. Because these days, being a partner alone is nothing. Pretty much anyone gets partnership very easily. Also, a lot of the features that you normally get as a partner don't really make a difference anymore because you get them anyway as being a standard YouTube user. So look at what extra things they're giving you, and then if you are looking to be, someone to partner with, that's what I would do. What extra things they're giving you? Like with RPM, we can get, a catalog of free music. The support team are really good, I find, and the dashboard's really good, really clear advice. We can see all our stats. Some networks don't let you see all your YouTube stats and stuff. So, because, then we can see how much we're earning and we can compare it to what they're giving us and make sure that we're getting the fair deal. Anyway, so I don't know about the smart car thing. Our smart cars head-on crash with a semi-truck at 45.
I'll answer. Okay, so smart cars, if you define that by cars that can drive on their own and make reactions of their own, of a decision.
There's a company called Smart Cars.
Oh.
There's a company called Smart.
It's a UK company.
Yeah. So like really small cars. Like I'll link you to it.
And they are plastic. They're made of crap. If you have a crash in them, you are not protected one bit. You're most likely going to die.
Well,
they're cheap.
So
there's a link there in the chat. That's a smart.
They're terrible cars. They look horrible. They're like you can get a go-kart that's better protected.
If we had a head-on crash with a truck, I don't think you'd survive that. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think you'd survive that.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of like a smart car with technological
I don't know, like
things, but yeah, smart.
You can change. You can say like, oh, I mean this if you do mean that, but I don't know. If we're wrong, say so. But I think that's what it means. Like he's left a gap in the second time he said it, like smart cars. So
yeah, I think it's.
Are there any more questions?
No, just hi to. I think we said hi to El Roby, didn't we?
No, we haven't. Okay, hi, dude.
Oh, did we? Oh, no, you said it in the chat. I read it. That's it. I thought. Kind of tucked it off my head. So hi to El Roby. Yeah, I put the click to tweet thing in the description. If you guys, any new people in, want to tweet out the stream, that would be much appreciated. Actually, I'm going to change it slightly. Because I want to put like a hashtag in there as well.
Just
Watch.
check this.
Yeah, you can continue talking about something like this, right?
Are there any more topics that we need to discuss?
Wow! Look at this. Looking on the stream right now. That's. I think that's what he meant. Damn. Yeah. So basically, if you have a smart car, then you're not smart.
Yeah.
There we go.
There is a funny story. I'm guessing you're looking at the really small smart cars because they've started to branch off and do a bit bigger cars.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
But they like the really small ones that are like the size of a shoe. There's this rugby player from France called Sebastien Chabal or something like that, and he is by far the biggest rugby player that I've ever seen. He's 6'7" or something, and he weighs like 20-something stone, and he is huge. And he's got one of these smart cars, the really tiny ones, and you should see, he takes up like the whole thing. It's great. It's the funniest thing when you see him driving it. It's brilliant. I love him.
Wait, okay, can you just help me with this? Because oh crap.
Quickly, this is the link put in the description. Tweet this. I put a hashtag in it, so everyone do it, and we'll see if we can
do it.
We probably won't get it trending, but
we could try.
I'm gonna pull up that feed, and I'll retweet everyone that tweets that. So if you want to get a retweet by me, do that, and I'll retweet you all.
All right.
I'll do that as well.
So a thing. Wait. Oh yeah. Could you explain to me what 1 stone is? How many kilograms? Because I've wanted to know, but I've never really bothered to look it up.
Oh,
1 stone is 6.35 kilograms.
Why are people using different like metric systems to calculate? And like
because
1 cup of flour
don't
or
want to change.
I don't like it. It's just okay. Meters. That's the most perfect thing that could ever happen. It's so clear. But miles per hour. I need to. If I want to calculate 1 mile to kilometers, kilometers, I don't know, freaking pronunciation, then I'd have to do it times 1.6, which is very, very annoying. And then I don't know what like the maximum speed is. Oh yeah, you can go 60 miles an hour. Okay, how much kilometers per hour is that? It's so annoying for me. And why can't we all just live on one system? That'd make things so much easier.
Because no one wants to change. That's what it is. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well, no,
it's
when
like
people,
driving on
when
the
people
wrong
get
side of the
implemented,
road.
yeah, when things get, yeah, exactly, when things get implemented, like for us, you know, the right hand, you know, what I mean, the steering wheel on the right hand side and the cars and stuff. When things like that get implemented, it's very costly to change it.
Yeah.
And when money isn't great at the minute in this country,
Yeah.
it's not something they're keen to do.
How's that costly? I mean, you can basically just in schools teach people one way, and that make things better. And then when people adapt to that and change their, like they see their son and daughter say, oh yeah, that's 1 meter or something, and then like, oh, a meter, how much is that? Okay, that. Okay, well, I'll adapt to the new generation that gets teach something that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, that's just me and my ideas.
I'm pulling my speaker forward. Oops, let's not do that. Right. Okay, so, yeah. Basically, smart cars are wrong. We're not changing the stone system. That's not happening anytime soon.
Damn.
And don't ever have a head-on collision with a very heavy truck.
Wise words by the Gaming Geek. There we go.
Wise words, and I think something we can all learn from.
That's the lesson of the day.
There we are. I don't know. There are things we can talk about, but I just don't know how like good there will be to talk about.
Just
so
say it.
just things like, you know, Diablo 3 on PS4. There's most information. Like I don't know if anyone would get it on console. Put it in the chat. I don't know if any of you would get it.
I regret getting it on the PC.
So they're saying now that you can, because I wasn't sure how navigation was going to work on the console, but they're saying now you can use the touchpad on the PS4 controllers for navigation, which is quite cool. I don't know.
I don't know.
Possibly.
alright.
Possibly, I don't know.
I've never played Diablo, but I've seen people play it, and I've heard of how awesome it is, and how
I can't read that guy in green.
I know, it's okay.
What is
Let me
his
just
name?
Let me just put this here. That name
Please change your name from green, please. I can't see a name.
I don't know. It's so.
I can see it, but I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Yes, Nikki, I'm aware that Yogscast are actually with TGS, the game station, which are part of Maker Studios. RPM, obviously, a part of the Maker Studios.
Yep,
as well.
all three are together, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would
Actually,
have
there's, some people move up from
RPM to,
yeah.
because
to
I
game
applied
station.
ages ago. Like I don't know why I bothered, but I just tried applying for TGS, and they're like, "Oh, go and join RPM," because you know. Yeah,
I know someone that recently was with RPM. He's just hit 10,000 subscribers, and they moved him up to Game Station just the other week.
Great! I'd love to be a part of Game Station. Nothing wrong with RPM at all, but I'd love to be part of like a gaming.
It carries a bigger sort of sort of name behind it as well.
Yes, exactly.
It's their brand.
Yeah. Yes. So, is that his name? The channel, the Law Channel, is that what it says?
Yes,
yeah, I
I
can
think
pronounce
I can
that.
just see it. The Law Channel. There we are. We got that. Oh, the Law Channel.
No advertising. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. If you want to buy advertising, no, I'm joking.
whoa.
Don't do that. I'm just wise words of wisdom. There. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right.
Don't buy advertising on our channel.
Yeah. No advertising
MS
in
with
the
like
chat, please. That'll be a timeout. So there is. Has there actually been more news or like general things in the world? Because Eurovision Song Festival, that's something
God.
I've heard a lot
Why are you
about.
bringing that up, Barry?
I don't know. I've just read it on Facebook. Someone was like, "Oh my God,
Worst
Netherlands
piece of crap ever invented.
I don't like it, but it's.
I hate it.
It's full of weirdos and pop stars that used to be quite famous.
Yeah.
And all the countries vote for one another depending
Yes.
on whether they're at war or they hate each other or they like each other, and that's it.
And but no one votes for. You know when normally like you see all the numbers to ring for the different countries and vote for them, and it says like on the UK for us it says you cannot vote. Does it just say that for every country towards the UK? Does it just say you cannot vote?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does it say
that's
that in
probably
every
what it
country?
does.
Is that why we never get anywhere? It's because it just says that for everyone.
Honestly, everyone just hates it comes back to like sort of UK and England in sports. No one likes England. Everyone loves to beat England, and no one likes us. I don't know what it is. It's
You
just
guys suck.
we're hated. And
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
everything it comes back to is like if any team plays us in sports, they immediately that's the team they want to beat. They want to beat
Yeah.
England. If they do, that's it. And it's like
Yeah.
we just hated. I don't know.
Mm,
So yeah, we
Yeah.
you know we had Gran Turismo 6 announced this week.
Have we?
It's
Oh.
yes, it was announced. It was announced that it was 15 years, I think, of Gran Turismo. Yeah, 15 years of Gran Turismo. A special event for that. They announced Gran Turismo 6, which has got a brand new engine. It's got loads of. It's got about I think it's like 200 more vehicles, and so it's like 1,200 vehicles. Brand new track crew system. The whole environment is like. I think it's 20. Oh, maybe it's. I'm remembering from the top of my head from days ago. It may be wrong, but it's a massive amount of space you've got, like just on the tracks. You can see. I think it's like 20 square kilometers or something like that. So the
Whoa.
tracks, so the scenery environment is quite big and open, and a lot more customization. But the thing that I was quite surprised by that it's a PlayStation 3 game that officially announced as a PlayStation 3 game, and it's coming out at Christmas time when the PS4 is supposed to be coming out. So I don't know how that's going to do, but I was just
Is it
reading
going to
here
be on the
some names.
PS4 as well? I'm
Well, you
guessing
see,
it will.
they haven't said that, but all I
It
just
must
picked
be.
up
It
here,
must be.
I've just picked up in here on an article that says it's under consideration on the PS4, but that's.
They'll be stupid if they don't. The amount of
Yeah,
time it
I think
takes
they
them
will
to.
be.
Yeah.
I think it will be. I hope it does make it with PS4 because Drive Club otherwise is another game that's been officially announced for the PlayStation 4. Otherwise, people aren't going to be buying GT6. They'll be buying Drive Club for PlayStation because I'm sorry, like I don't know, unless the people out there that aren't going to buy a PS4 will buy it. I don't think it's going to do that well. If
It's not gonna. They're not gonna be able to last on sales of just
No.
PS3.
And also,
it's gonna
like,
be on PS4.
at the same time, also they announced a brand new like DLC plan for it, which is the biggest DLC plan I think Sony have ever had for any game. It's a really regular content, and some of the content is supposed to be really, really good and lots of new stuff all the time. So it's supposed to be constant DLC to keep the game updated. So if they're doing that, I don't think it's going to just stay on the PlayStation.
Okay.
I hope not. But
Guys, I'm sorry.
Can I just say, I'm just gonna be back in 1 second. Just need to
Alright.
use the toilet.
I'm sorry to interfere, but there has been today an Assassin's Creed movie has been announced for 22 of May 2015.
well,
Yeah, it's there
But-
has it's been announced. I know. I don't have. I'm on the Dutch side with the link, but it's been announced. Box Office Mojo has announced that, and it will be distributed by
Today?
Fox. Yeah, today. It'll be distributed by Fox and Michael Fassbender. I don't know who that is. And he's famous from Prometheus and X-Men First Class. And he'll play a big role in the movie. And he will co-produce it as well. I can't wait. Assassin's Creed movie. That's epic. That's really epic. Damn.
yeah, that is pretty cool. That should be pretty awesome. I think it's going to remind me a little of like Pirates of the Caribbean, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I could see it being similar.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I think that'd be pretty awesome. But just something I just saw now, and I was just like, oh, why didn't I mention it earlier? Because I've been talking about it in the past week. Is you remember I was saying like EA have said they're making no games for the Wii U.
Yeah.
EA also said, I think EA are doing like a plan at the minute where they're trying to get rid of anything that's going to cost them money, and they're not going to get it back. The Wii U, they probably see it as dead money to them. If they put any money in there, they're probably not going to get it back in sales.
Wait,
So-
wait. You're saying Assassin's Creed is EA?
No.
Okay. I thought, wait, what?
No. I said leave that for a minute. I said I couldn't believe I didn't say this earlier when we talked about EA.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was just reading a little and then
Sorry.
listening at the same time. I was like, okay, sorry.
Sorry, right, okay. So EA said they're making no games for the Wii U, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
So I think what EA are doing at the minute is that they're kind of cutting off any dead weights of things because they need to sort themselves out. They were voted America's worst company last year. So they're trying to improve things. So they're trying to save themselves some money by not developing that. And also they dropped Medal of Honor, a franchise that wasn't doing well for them a minute. And now they're doing another thing, which hopefully is probably going to push them in the right direction, is they're scrapping online passes.
Yeah, true, there are. Yeah.
They're scrapping them completely. So I think that was something that no one else was doing. Like no one else really was doing this online pass thing, and it was something that a lot of people didn't like. It was bringing a lot of negativity to them because people buy games secondhand and they couldn't play in multiplayer till they got the pass. And I think it was something that it just wasn't doing anything in their favor. So hopefully this is for the better.
I hope
Who's
so.
scrapping the online pass?
EA.
EA.
Yes.
They were the only ones that were doing it though as well. Like none of the other companies were games publishers were really doing it.
I can't tell you how much of a good sort of decision that is from them. That's great.
Yeah, none of the new titles will include that feature. So all good.
You're a FIFA guy,
I've
right?
got to the point. Yeah, I've got to the point where the only game that I will buy now from EA is FIFA, because that's the only one that I really like. I really like Battlefield. I really like the Tiger Woods Golf, but I won't buy them anymore simply because I'm sort of a bit anti EA at the minute. And this might bring me back to them. I don't know.
So yeah,
And I still haven't bought SimCity. I refuse to buy that.
oh, it's a good game. That's why I bought it.
I really want to get it, but I'm just refusing to get it.
Well, if you bought SimCity when it was like in its early stages, you got another game for free. Yay!
Yeah.
Couldn't
So-
play it for the first early stages though. But
But hey, you can still play that other game, I guess.
yeah, that's why they gave me the other games. So you actually had something to play.
SimCity GG, yeah.
No, it is a good game. I have to say, they kind of screwed up with they screwed up with the Oz Online thing. Something else that EA said they're not doing. They're not doing Oz Online ever again. Like Sims 3, for instance, won't be Sims 4 won't be always online. So they're getting rid of that. So I think they are learning from their mistakes, and they need to do something quickly. I think because
They're losing a lot of people.
they're losing a lot of people, and that equals money and reputation and things like that. So. Yeah,
Yep.
they need to do something, and I think they're going in the right direction at the minute. So.
Especially if they want to hit the consoles, like the next gen consoles, really hard and try and become like because obviously all the developers now want to be the main developer of the next console.
Exactly.
And if their reputation's
Exactly.
going down,
And
they
also, like,
improve
you know,
that.
people are talking that, Call of Duty is going to come to its end at some
Yeah.
point, and, all these publishers want to be the next powerhouse. They want to have, the next franchises that are going to, bring
Yeah,
in.
Take
main
over the
audience.
next console.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want to make the next. If you do any business studies, they want to make the next cash cow.
Yeah.
Do you both understand what that means?
Yeah, it's they want to make the next big thing that
They
attracts
want to make
most
the
of the
next
money.
product. Yeah, make a next product that keeps churning up money constantly for them. Whatever they do to it, it still, like I don't know, like the iPhone did for Apple. It churned out, it kept churning out a lot of money for them. The other products, maybe like the Apple TV didn't, but something like the iPhone did. And same with Activision. Their other games didn't make us quite as much money, but Call of Duty was a game that they could constantly rely on churning out money. And thank you to
They
the
want to be
Lower channel for following us on Twitch. You can hit that
Is
follow
it
button, verbal
follow?
button underneath the video. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like there's the top played games on Xbox Live and obviously PlayStation.
Yes.
Whoever it is, like they want to, because obviously at the minute it's Call of Duty and it always has been for like this gen console. The next gen console, no one knows what game it's going to be. People are saying it's going to be Call of Duty. I hope it's not. I hope there's a different game that gets that top place, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, only time will tell, and I hope that the next person is good. Thank you to Tritons JS. Jesus, sorry, I can't speak here.
Jesus.
And Sneaky Creeper 101 for following us on Twitch.
Did you say Jesus has followed us?
Yeah, Jesus has
Fuck
followed
yeah!
us as well.
Celebrate!
Gods as well.
Fuck
I hope
yeah!
God follow us in a sec.
We've got God's
We're at
blessing as
21
well.
We're at 21 followers on Twitch.
That's pretty cool.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you also. Yeah, let me just give a quick shout out to people that have tweeted us out the stream. Salted Pork, which is at Harry9. That's you saying
Great names.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you to Ollie Carroll 98.
Oh, he's a boss.
Tommy, great. Yeah.
Ollie!
Thank you to Official Tritons. Thank you to Arian.
Who's that?
Thank you to
fuck's
hi,
your
my
name?
name is Eds, and then thank you to Does this say sci-fi? No, it doesn't. It says SC Films 101. Sorry.
Sci-fi, yeah.
I know, I saw it in really small text, and I was like, SC, and then I thought it was an I, but it wasn't. So, there we are.
Okay, so if there's any questions you guys want us to
you wanna
answer, ask it in the chat.
If you want to tweet out the stream, then I'll put in the link in the chat. Tweet that out.
I will
And
be
I
here for
will
about-
I'll retweet anyone that uses the...
Same here.
that.
I'll
Yeah.
retweet it.
I'm following the... Thank you to Hall Steel 36.
I don't think you
Yeah,
need
it's
to
just-
thank. Okay, I guess you do.
I'm
Okay.
thanking... Yes, I want people supported. People support. Thank you to Bet. We're going to be here all day. Thank you to Bet as Lucky. So, if you do it twice, it doesn't count, by the way. I'm not Anyway, right, yeah. So, anyone watching on YouTube right now, I'm just going to quickly say something. We will be doing these every week. Every time we do the podcast, we'll be doing it live. We normally do the podcast now. Sunday seems to be the normal day for us. It seems to be the best day for me. Fridays aren't always so good anymore. So normally we try and get about 4 p.m. Sunday is the normal day. It can change, but I would just say keep an eye on your subscription boxes and follow us all on Twitter. And then you'll see when we're going to be live. And then you can join in, tweet us out, and ask us questions and get involved. I think it's the best podcast experience. As someone was selling a console would say, it's like the best experience.
Yeah.
So we're here to
because this is interactive. We interact with people. We talk to them. We shout them out. Maybe we can shout you out. That'd be cool. And yeah, this is fun. I really enjoy live streaming, and I will do it a lot on my channel as well, with games and people, and the podcast as well on this channel, the Twitch channel, and it's a really fun time. So come join us whenever you can. If you can. If you can't, it will be available on all our channels, except for Essen. I don't know if Essen wants to upload a podcast. He can.
I'll be doing the same as what I normally do, like a best bits thing, and then linking back to one of yours for the full thing.
Okay, well that's then.
As I normally do.
Yeah, that's cool. So.
Well, if you leave questions, we will. It reminds me, the Game Station. I thought I was reading Game of Thrones. I don't even know why I read that. The Game Station podcast, but more interactive. Well, thank you. They're a really successful podcast, and they are great fun to watch. I've watched them in the past. I've enjoyed watching them. Thanks for that. If COD is the next game, what games do you get? Okay, yeah, okay. What games would you like to see to be big next?
Okay. I don't want to see Minecraft big, because I think that has...
Minecraft is big.
Yeah, but I don't want to like that be the main thing of everyone's channel. I think the next game will be something that will get released with the next gen consoles.
Yeah, I think the next hit is going to be a new thing. I think anything that's out at the minute isn't going to be the next hit, because it would have done it already, and it's also too late in its franchise to be able to do it. Call of Duty really did it quite early on. So I think it's going to be something new. What kind of game would you like to see be big, though?
I would like to see because obviously, like, when the Xbox sort of originally came out, Halo was sort of predominant. Then when the 360 came out, it was Call of Duty, and obviously PlayStation, it's like Call of Duty as well. I want to see another shooter that is very predominant, but then obviously also like the new sort of like games like Far Cry and like whatever Rockstar come out with. I'm sure that's going to be awesome. But like, I want to see a new shooter take the market, definitely. Like something that we've never seen.
I want something that's like Skyrim, but on a MMORPG level. So let's say kind of a RuneScape, but on consoles, which would just create a lot of things, kind of a World of Warcraft kind of thing, but more for the Xbox version.
That could be quite successful.
Yeah, because it's like there's a whole story. You can do like let's plays of what you're doing. You can. I'm talking about the YouTube thing right now, but also just for your own playing experience, you could do a lot of things. There's a lot of skills to train. There's a lot of things to do, and I think that would be really cool. Actually, that'd be like something fun to do. That's just interacting with a massive. Just if the servers were there, if the connection is good, if the things are perfect, which I think will be with the next generation.
It works on PC. Why can't it work on console now? It's like you've got the big games like Skyrim, stuff like that. Those sorts of games that could potentially benefit from like huge multiplayer experiences. Yes. Obviously not like a huge game like Skyrim. I don't think that would work. No, I don't know how that would work. But like games like that are sort of like the massive games that take ages to complete.
Just like Diablo, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not Diablo. It's fucking. Oh, don't get me started on Diablo.
I don't even. Yeah, so like kind of an MMO, and then RPG as well. So
I could see like I don't know how much I would be into that, but I could definitely see that being one of the big hits.
Yeah, because that got me into gaming. I first started gaming playing Pokemon. Then I got to RuneScape, and now I am on Call of Duty, and the
Destiny. Yeah, sorry, Ollie was saying Destiny.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Let me see. Opinion on Justin Bieber. I don't hate the guy. I don't like his music. That's it.
Let me have a look. No, you've missed something there. Small indie games. What small indie games are you guys looking forward to? Anyone in particular? Any you guys looking forward to? Maybe something that's in beta now.
I don't really follow indie games in beta. but I
No.
always find out about them when they're launched, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
difficult question, actually. I feel I haven't been properly looking in a while. When I used to do when I properly used to do every week the Sunday Spotlight, I would always be looking for things like that. But I haven't seen anything because I've been looking much lately, so I don't know. There's nothing I can think off the top of my head.
The next trials, it's going to be awesome.
Yes, we're gonna
They'll
play.
do another.
I
Definitely.
need, I need
Can't
to
wait
get
for
that
that.
game, I think.
Dude, you've got to join us for it.
You
It's
need
great.
to join us for the next few parts. We've had so much fun playing. It's so stress-inducing and so fun. You should
Plus, then Arian might actually stand a chance of beating
maybe,
someone.
perhaps,
Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not even certain of that because I don't know why, but
Unless I beat him, I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah. So Disney. Wait, just okay. Opinions on Justin Bieber. Go.
I like he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's making
he-
a success as long as he's not.
think-
his attitude's like he's not a dick. I don't care. Do what you want.
And also, I think people just, I don't know, people
Hate him
just
to
get.
hate him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, he's doing his own thing, and that works for what he wants to do, and just leave him be. I'm not saying I'm a fan of his. I'm not saying I don't really listen to his music, but he's not. I have no interest in him in person. But there are people out there that do enjoy his music, and I think they should just kind of.
Just as one thing though, like I do get how people are not annoyed at him per se, annoyed at the fans.
Yeah.
Because like if someone says, "Oh, I don't like their music," then you could pretend if like 10 people that religiously follow him see that, you'll get death threats. It's stupid how
I know,
how his
it
fans
is
react,
stupid.
and I think he needs to try and get them to change, because that's like the main sort of thing that people like dislike about him is his fans, not like him per se, but just his fans.
Yeah. I was just reading this question here about do you think Disney will ever get Battlefront 3 made? Well, they won't, because they got rid of all of the LucasArts game studio division. They got rid of them, basically, shut them down, and said that anyone else who wanted to make them could make them. And apparently, as far as I've heard, EA are making Battlefront 3 now. I'm pretty much sure I've heard that somewhere. So
Really?
Disney aren't making them for sure. That's 100%. They dropped LucasArts game studio division. There was about 150 or whatever in that.
That wasn't
division
too long
that
ago,
lost
was
their
it?
drop. No. But I've seen like videos and things from Machinima and things like that of them talking about EA taking it on. So I don't know. I think they may be. So, but DICE, there you go. Look, I looked down. El Roby, DICE making it. There we are. So
There you are. Yeah,
I feel it should be a good game.
the sound's going to be awesome if DICE are making it. I love
Yes,
the
it
sound.
will
The
be.
sound on DICE.
Yeah,
games
the
is
sound
great.
will be awesome. Absolutely.
GG's new Astros. They'll be awesome.
Buy Sneaky Creeper. Yeah, Astros are amazing. Go buy them. Go buy them.
Unsponsored.
That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, sponsor me if you want.
Go ahead. I don't mind. You just send
Yeah,
as
Are
much as
there,
you want.
any more questions?
I don't know.
No, there aren't.
Yeah. So buy Sneaky Creeper. We just say that. Yeah.
But dude,
Oh
Right.
yeah, bye Sneaky.
Buy Sneaky.
you're sneaky. Okay. Let me just
I
see.
forgot to make a thumbnail. Jesus. I'm doing a
I'm doing a podcast. No. No. Who's
Oh, yeah,
asking? I want to know.
Vic Star.
Oh. Hey, say to him, no, I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, I don't want to be asked to him. Like, I don't know.
Say, I'm doing a podcast at the moment. Can I wait? And then,
There's a new camel pack for Black Ops 2.
no,
Ow.
really?
Oh,
A camo pack
Well, he just asked me to do a Black Ops 2 new camel packs thumbnail thing. So.
for COD Carnage. What?
oh, you're
No,
kidding.
for his main channel.
If there's a new
No.
camo pack, I need to fucking get on.
Paladin, Dragon, Cyborg, and Comics. That's the images he's sending me. So.
There's another new. Oh,
I know.
Dragon,
many people say.
Cyborg, and comics.
Paladin, Dragon. So I'll. It's not really weird. He's sending me the files. Yeah. Let me just save it somewhere. So.
Okay. Where did we get the idea of a podcast, and will you feature more guests?
Yes. Well, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So the second question, I'll leave the first one to GG. The second question, we will feature more guests as long as they are interested and are willing to spend 1 to 2 hours with us. Edson is a very good guest. That's why he's on.
woo!
That's why he's on
Fuck
a lot
yeah!
of times. Maybe he'll be a permanent if he's up for it, because we have some sad news to announce in a bit.
I don't know. I don't
I
know
know
if we wanna...
in a few episodes, so that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
calls for Edson to become part of it if he's up for it.
What?
We'll see.
Which-
And so
Kind of been a bit awkward for yourself, Harry.
yeah. So,
Well, look. Basically, guest-wise, I'm just going to say my little part on that. Guest-wise, we kind of all talk as a team together, and we kind of see we want someone on the show that we feel is going to be entertaining, going to join in as much as possible. You know, when we talk about topics, we want someone on the podcast who's going to, you know, get involved, give their own opinion, and we can discuss with them. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless them being there because, you know, we want someone who's going to get involved. So we do look at them and we kind of talk as a team, and then if we all think they're going to be fine, then we'll, you know, invite them onto the podcast. So it's a decision we all make. In why is that how the podcast started? The podcast started, right, okay. Go on, what?
yeah, I
was-
started
Networking
with
let me start,
you
Let me
guys.
start from
Yeah,
the beginning,
the-
right?
the
Okay,
very
we'll
beginning.
do
Do
a
you
long
need me to be
story.
ref?
Your story, right?
I'll
here we
ref
go.
this.
Cool story, bro.
I'll ref this little argument.
Okay, right. So, I'll start with where British Tea Party came from, right? So I came across, first of all, it was Crazy Randoms and the Pionic Field Trip knew each other, and I think it was because Pionic was leaving a lot of comments on Syndicate's videos, and he was trying to get promotion for his channel and stuff. Anyway, Crazy Randoms found his channel through that, and I found Pionic's channel through that, and Crazy Randoms and Pionic had already known each other for a while. And they were looking for someone to do the dropper. So I saw they did the video out and they say, oh, we want someone to join in. So I messaged them and go, hey, I'd be interested in joining in. We chatted on Skype and we said, yeah, that's great, let's do it. And we did the rest of the dropper together. And then from then, we kind of always stayed in contact. And then we were on playing Black Ops 2 one time, and we were like, Crazy basically said, I want to, like, we should do, because we were talking a lot about stuff and we were getting quite involved talking about gaming news and stuff. And like, we should do like a new YouTube channel where we just talk about gaming news and stuff. And I said, well, I don't really want to start a new channel because it's like I'm kind of putting all my effort into this. I don't want to kind of have to, you know, lessen any of that to put on another channel. So I said, why don't we just do it and put up on all of our channels? That's great. And then from then, we kind of organically grew into a podcast format that we got today. And then we were about to do the first one, I think, or it was leading up. We were going to do it after Christmas. It was going up to the Christmas period. And then Arian started talking to Jake, if I'm correct.
Too crazy. We were playing
Crazy?
games. We were just uploading stuff, and then I was talking to Crazy. Then we played for a while, just got in touch, just became friends basically, and I pitched the idea to him of doing a podcast. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing that as well. Do you want to join? Because I guess that's a fun thing to do. If you want to do it, then just join ours." Then Jake decided from, yeah, sure, Aaron joins. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then my idea was of a podcast, because I was a very, very zombies player then. Well, let's play a game of Transit and just talk until it ends or something. But that was kind of a weird idea, so we didn't do that. Then GG got back from a holiday trip and was kind of surprised by the fact that, oh, Arian, a guy I don't
Yeah,
even know.
I
It's
no
like,
one
what the hell?
introduced me. No one told me Arian was around. No one introduced me to Arian. I came back and there was this guy with a chat with Arian. I was like, who the hell is this guy? And
What's this dude doing it?
I know we kind of had an awkward. I think it was an awkward introduction because I thought Crazy Randoms would have like at least said to me like, "Hey, you know, we've got Arian on board," but okay. So yeah, we kind of pulled the podcast together, and then I don't know, it just happened. We
Yeah,
just
no,
organized
we're-
it, and it happened, and then from then we just continued doing it.
Yeah.
That's basically it. So
And even though we don't get the most greatest response or feedback on our videos, we keep doing it. We keep just dedicating time to it, and it's a fun
See-
thing. And it's grown to what is now with just live viewers and comments and interactive feedback from the audience, and it's fun to do. And we interact with different YouTubers through it, with Luke, aka Ninja, Essential Puma, Edson, Sai. We got known from it. Like we were first us four, Jake, Crazy, you, and me, and then Sai got into it, and he just became a permanent guest because he was a fun guy and just Welsh as well, so GG wasn't feeling too
yeah, I
awkward.
met Sai. Yeah, I met Sai through the thumbnail stuff I do for. I was helping out a thumbnail on Vicstar, and then he was helping out a thumbnail on Vicstar. It was me, Vicstar, and him in the chat and Skype call. We were talking. And then afterwards, we were like, I added him on Skype, we started talking, and then I asked him if he wanted to join us on the podcast one episode.
Yeah.
So,
And then one episode grew into a few episodes, and then Jake decided that podcasting wasn't his thing, so he left
Yeah.
us. But he's still kind of part of our group. even
Sort
though
of,
yeah,
yeah.
he's our player.
He's not
When we-
involved a lot, but he's
No.
there in the background.
yeah, we play with him a lot. So.
Yeah, he joins your streams and stuff, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I play with
Now
him
and
like
again,
almost
yeah.
every day on Xbox, so we're just friends. But we don't really do YouTube that much, but we do like on different channels. Then,
go
um, now, just things have happened, and now we're 18 episodes in, with the regular group.
And
Sai,
we're
Crazy,
constantly,
Edson,
I feel that we're constantly improving and expanding.
Yeah.
Like we started with webcams. Yeah, some people may see losing the webcams as a kind of step backwards, but for us, I felt it was more of a improving quality. We're improving the basics, getting the core foundations improved. Because I felt that because we're doing the video, the audio was lacking, so we wanted to improve the basics. And a podcast is a podcast, and we said we would do one that's like 2 hours long. I don't feel that people are going to sit looking at us for 2 hours. So, by doing it this way, people are able to listen to us and go and do other things at the same time, as a lot of people do with podcasts anyway. So we wanted to get the core foundations right. And then to be honest, when we thought about doing live streaming, I when I first saw it, I was like, well, we can't do it because my internet can't do it. And then I was like, well, how are we going to sort this? And then I don't know why I didn't think of it in the first place, that we should just start a Twitch channel with the British Tea Party that multiple people have login details for, and they can, like Aaron's got the internet to do it, he can live stream it on there, and it's like a channel dedicated to this. So that's when we did that.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that earlier, but okay. Doesn't matter.
It's okay.
And sorry, just a little thing. I think El be stalking me a little. He knows where I went on holiday to.
You did openly say it on. Your
I know, but I'm not surprised. I'm
Roby.
surprised people. I'm surprised people still remember. Jeez, man, I wouldn't remember. I forgot.
You don't remember? It's like,
I forgot.
where did I go?
I briefly forgot, until he said. I was like, oh yeah, I was there, wasn't I?
Damn.
Gaming events like EGL, we've never been to, well, I don't think any of us have been to EGL, but the first event we're going to as a team is Eurogamer in London, which is running in September, then ends of September, around the 28th, something like that.
Yeah, 25th to 29th.
Ninth?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Eurogamer. I've been for many years. The others haven't been at all, and I don't know if Edson. I don't know if you're going. I don't know. But
I actually discussed this with Arian the other night. I was planning on going with two of my friends from here, and basically those two can't get the time off work, and I'm unsure whether I can get the time off. But
Tickets are out fast
I
as well.
should be, but I can.
Have you got tickets?
I can't make it this year. No,
All
we
right.
they couldn't get the time off. So, but next year definitely I'm going.
All right. Well, I've been going for 3 years. It's an awesome event. Like last year, I
Biggest
met
in the UK, innit?
Yeah, and I've met loads of people over the years and stuff. Some people that I've just known on Twitter for a while. Then there's people that the bigger YouTubers I've met over the years. Awesome people, and it's a great. It is a great community event as well, because there are a lot of people that in the YouTube scene and in the gaming scene in general and stuff that you do get to meet, and you get to play some awesome games and see some and they've had some great events, great conferences and stuff like stuff like Black Ops 2. We got to see Grids. We got to see the new Need for Speed and things like that. So you get to see a lot of previews and stuff that not anyone else gets to see, and some of it's really quite secret. Like the new Uncharted was really secretive. Uncharted 3, you weren't allowed to take any photos or anything like that. So it's an awesome event. You get to see a lot of previews and things you wouldn't normally get to see, and it's great to hang out with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Also-
it's great fun, and it's not that expensive. It really isn't. It's I don't know how much
Very
tickets
cheap.
are, but they are pretty cheap if
Yeah,
you
a
compare it to the other
super pass
events.
for all 4 days was £40, I think.
No, it's
but then-
60 actually.
Oh, I
But,
bought
yeah.
it for 40, but no.
Did you?
Yeah, I could get the receipt downstairs, but that'll take time.
If you get the really early bird, then yeah, it's
yeah,
£40.
yeah.
Oh, that's why then I paid 40 for it then.
All right.
I got press pass, but I bought Crazy's because he couldn't afford it at the time.
yeah,
I
so
got press pass.
are we gonna stay at a hotel, or are we just gonna discuss?
I don't.
This
We'll
later?
talk about this another
Yeah,
time.
because I thought of the
I
idea
just-
yeah, never mind. I'll talk about this. But yeah, I've talked to different YouTubers like Mr. Dalek JD today about it, and we were just like, yeah, it should be fun.
He's
staying
going, is
at
he?
these things. Yeah, he's going.
Syndicate, I bet Syndicate will be that. He hasn't
Yeah,
said
All
it.
the,
He will
all
be.
KSI
the
won't.
UK YouTubers will be going. It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty much
KSI,
guaranteed.
apart from KSI.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
The
He's-
bad, yeah, he kind of got banned from it, yeah.
Would you meet
I
fans at Eurogamer? Of course we would, but I don't think we have.
When
that
you
much
said
of a fan
when I
base.
read that, I was like, fans? What,
Yeah.
we have fans? Do we? I don't know. Well, I'll meet with any subscribers, is what I'm going to call them. I'll meet with any subscribers that want to do it. If there's enough of you interested, if you are going, tweet at us, tell us, let us know.
Yeah.
And if there's enough interest, then we'll just do a meetup or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we'll just,
But if not, if you just
British
see us
Tea Party
around the
meetup.
place, just come up and say hi. If you see us, anyone that recognizes it, just come up and say hi. that'd be awesome, and we'll have a chat.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about like involving community and just place to meet everyone. It's fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's like the
It's
highlight
good
of my
fun.
year. Yeah.
It's good fun. Hopefully I can go. Like that's not definite, mind. I've got the
Yeah.
tickets, but like with university starting that week and stuff, gonna be busy. So I hope I can go, but it's gonna be.
Yeah, I still need
Maybe
to book
it's-
my flights and my hotel, I guess, or I can stay with family.
Quite a
but I
lot of the
don't know.
hotels are already booked up.
Really?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
They always get busy quickly. But I may just see because that'll be quite close. I may just take the train in. So
Every day.
Dude,
Ah.
It might-
train for me.
it
to
only
London
takes an
right
hour.
now.
It only takes an hour.
Really?
So
From
yeah.
Wales to.
Hour for me.
No,
as
not
well.
from Wales. I won't be in Wales anymore. I'll be in uni, which will be in
Oh.
Southampton. So
Okay.
not far. So there we are. The Law Channel lives in Norway.
So
Right. So I don't know. I don't have any like more news topics that I think are worthy talking about. We have been going for like an hour and a half ish.
yeah, we can
Hello?
just ask. People can ask us questions. I guess the interactive way we're doing it right now
Yeah,
allows
if
us
there
for
are any
going
more,
on longer.
then
And
ask them.
Yeah.
And we'll answer.
so,
Within reason. I don't know. So, don't go weird on us, please.
I mean, you
You've just
can.
invited
I mean,
them to
you
go
can
weird.
try it, but we probably won't answer weird questions.
No.
But
We do have quite a bit of American people watching us. I do
Yeah.
know that.
a few.
Hang on, I want to ask
Oh,
a question.
really?
While you guys are watching, if anyone does watch my videos, like what time? No, it's gonna be different now. What time do you normally watch YouTube videos? Because I want to know what time to best upload. If it could be the best time to watch one of my YouTube videos or any of us, like what time would you want to see it? Because I've always wanted to know what's the best time to upload. I want to know that. Answer in the
I've
chat.
got
Just
something
put it
to
in,
add to this.
put the
like-
time and put it in your time zone as well, so that I can convert it.
Yeah, like, because I was sort of struggling with this and I never really knew. And I just stick to normally around 5 p.m., like GMT, so British
I'm
stuff.
doing like 9 because I feel that like the Americans are like behind us in the time. I think they are. Yeah, they're behind us in time
That's-
zone. So
That's what
I
I
wanna
like.
push it
That's what I was
later.
planning on doing.
yeah.
But I don't have like. I don't think there's that many sort of Americans that like. It's more like a British audience. So
3 p.m.
There you go.
GMT. So 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. GMT. 4 p.m. Central. So 10 GMT. It's quite varied there.
But then-
Yeah.
But then, like mine today was 1 p.m. and it got like as many as it normally would at like
If I do
between
mine in the-
5
if I
and
do mine
8
in the middle
p.m.
of the
in like
day,
half an
never
hour.
gets- Mine never gets as much in the middle of the day. I don't know why, but so
We-
So,
Weekends, it
how
seems to-
old do the guests have to be on this podcast? I guess 16 is the minimum. Because
52.
yeah.
yeah, 52. There we go.
That's
Okay.
the cut-off
It
limit.
has to be old enough to be our father or mother. I'm joking. Look, I think we don't officially put
yeah.
the thing. Basically, if we think like you'll be good on the podcast, we'll contact you in a sense. I think, I think if we think you're going to be good, we'll invite you, and that's how we take it. I think we're not ageist.
You ageist.
Damn it, I'm only 51. Someone
Yeah.
just one more year, mate.
Yeah, because like if people ask us to be a guest or ask to be a guest on the podcast, we will decide based on your personality and not necessarily your fan base. Because
Or what you
I've
can
had
add to the podcast as well. We want
Yeah.
someone that's going to help add something and make it more interesting. So,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's I don't know. At the end of the day,
This is a way to network
trying to make
with
it
people.
entertaining. Yeah.
And it's also a way for us to have fun and share it with people online.
Yeah,
And
it's like we don't want to be kind of stuck in a Skype call with some people that we wouldn't normally talk to. We like people that we have fun talking to anyway. Is normally the better people to have in a podcast, not just people that I don't know that you're just talking for the sake of talking. If you know what I mean.
yeah, not just like you
That
have
makes
a
any
big fan
sense.
base or you don't. Let's talk. It's not about that. It's about hey, you're a cool guy. Let's talk. I mean, Sai, for example, he brings a lot to the table. He like constantly has stories ready. He's just funny sometimes. Most of the times. Edson is
Yeah,
just
I know.
chilled out. He's got some funny things to say here now and then, and he
Crazy Randoms is crazy.
always has his opinion. Crazy, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's a rager, and it's just fun to hear and
Yep.
just entertaining.
As soon as you mention Call of Duty, that's it.
Since you mentioned Call of Duty, you might as well be happy you're
Oh.
alive.
Yeah, you can just walk away for half an hour. You can come back and he'll still be like talking about it, and you won't even realize you've gone.
If you ever need to go for like a toilet break, that's what you do. Like a dinner break, even.
Call of Duty. Be right back.
Yeah.
Like Gigi is, you know, he's an intelligent mind. He knows all these new stuff and all. And me, I have internet. So yeah, that's okay.
I have internet.
Yes.
You just start bringing like an outsider's perspective because, yeah, all right, you're not British and you're in a British Tea Party podcast. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't drink
by
tea,
not-
though.
It's kind of you're kind of like our international or European consultant because
I hate that. Why do people say European? Like every American person, that's, oh yeah, this guy is from Europe. No, it's not. You're from the United States of America. I'm from the Netherlands. It's a country. It doesn't.
anyway, yeah. But what I mean is because like I don't know. I don't
Europe.
know.
Pff, yeah, go on.
Anyway,
You're from Europe as well. So
You're an out. You're from.
Probably not for
yeah, I
long.
know.
yeah,
no,
true.
no, the way it's going, we won't be for long.
Yeah, it'll be about
But
a
I-
month now.
Wait, do
Yeah.
you mean like an own continent or?
What?
Yeah, there's like I don't want to get into politics, but like
No,
it's,
I really
it's getting into the stage where
It's-
it could potentially we could be leaving the EU.
Yeah, because the UK is really never a full part of the EU. We still have a lot of control over stuff that a lot of
Don't like
other
change, that's what it
countries.
is.
Yeah, other countries, other countries that are fully part of the EU, they have to kind of bet. A lot of the stuff that happens in the country is controlled by the EU, whereas really we're only just in order to have the status. I think we've done the bare minimum to have the status of being in the EU, and that could change. It has been discussed an awful lot of times, so it's hard to know, but it could do. But anyway, as I said, we don't really want to get into full politics. I just can't.
No
I can't.
politics.
It's 5:30 on a Sunday. I can't be doing with that right now.
Yeah.
Well, 30 more minutes to make it a 2-hour show. Let's do this.
Really?
have you
I know.
got-
I don't want to stretch it out for the sake of stretching it out.
No,
right?
no. It's just
You
we-
could do Reddit stuff like you normally do.
All right.
Oh yeah, cool.
Arian, you just was it you that just put face, Arian?
No, that was Ollie, and then. Wait. He said.
Yeah, then
Aaron's
you put it.
Yeah. Face Aaron.
And then I just put fail, Arian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick. Yeah, it's. I'm not
You could
too
take
bad
control
at
of.
the
If you
sniper.
could take control of one person for an hour, who would it be, and what would you do?
Take control of one person.
Yeah.
I know the perfect answer, but it's so mean to, so bad to say.
Do it.
No, because
Say
it's really bad. Okay. I take control of PewDiePie and change his PayPal address to mine. I don't know.
And choose the time where he gets paid.
You just change his PayPal address and hey, where does all this money come from? I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny. Or just
I
like
think so.
I don't know, just change something in like his channel banner or something. Just
Yeah.
change something small. that
Or I'd be
you
like
see
a
from
very
distance.
hated upon politician and just slap myself on the face. Plenty of times.
I'd be David Cameron and just jump off a bridge. There was
we
a
know where
joke.
your
I-
political views stand.
No, that's a joke. But there was a joke. It actually reminded me because there was a joke, yes, about Eurovision saying that don't worry, it's not our the singer that I can't remember what's the name now. The singer that was representing us in Eurovision that didn't make us win. It was the fact that we got David Cameron that didn't make us win. Everyone just hates him.
Take control of Ray William Johnson and close the channel. Sorry.
Bloody hell.
Really?
Been
Yeah.
hard on that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know. I
I
don't.
know.
Okay, yeah. A lot of people. That
Bitter
I-
much? Bitter much?
No, it's more like
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that he's like getting not really getting money, but more getting like content and views out of other people's things. Like he isn't really informative. He isn't really that funny anymore. Like he used to be funny a few years back, but I don't really, I don't really like it anymore. But
Okay.
that's just my opinion.
I've got an answer.
Well,
I would take control of Arian, and then I would play trials, and then maybe then he would be able to beat me at trials.
you're- maybe, right. Ooh.
Oh, that banter. So
I had to do it.
Yeah, it's
I know,
it's okay,
I know,
it's
I
okay,
know,
it's
I know.
okay.
So yeah, we answered that Reddit question. Let's have
Any
a look.
other?
I'm trying to find something that's reasonable. Okay, if you could only listen to 5 to 10 seconds of any song, what would it be?
I know this, but no one knows this song. That's so annoying.
What's the song?
Okay, the song is called fuck. It's called "Bridges in the Sky" by Dream Theater, and it's like a very small part in the song that just amazes me every time. I'm like, wow, what the hell? Because it's all mostly instrumental bass and like like very high pitched voice singing, and just the instruments they use, and then just how they use it on that particular 5 seconds just blows my mind every time I hear it. I've got many of those songs. I don't know. I'm really about music, and I really enjoy listening to it. But I don't enjoy listening to like computer generated music. I'm more about the instruments. Yeah, electronic. Yeah, I'm more about the instruments and instrumental and very technical and yeah. Like my genre.
Can you guys hear the ice cream bar? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear it.
What's that?
Get an ice cream.
Yes, go. Go for me as well. No, yeah. So I enjoy like listening to very instrumental technical stuff. My genre would be progressive rock, if anything, and I don't really listen to anything besides that. So I think I need to broaden my music.
Oh, shut up!
Things.
Bloody ice cream. Third time he's played it. It's just the third time.
He really wants you to get an ice
That's
cream.
it. Yeah. Come, Gigi, get some ice cream.
For mine, 10 seconds of any song, it would be one that I've only found recently. It was only like 6 months ago or something. It was I don't know how you pronounce his name. It's Madeon. It's Madeon, and the song's called Finale, and it's like when that drops, like it's an electronic sort of dubsteppy song, but when that drops, I just love that, and it's that if I could listen to that 10 seconds.
This way, I posted the perfect GIF. Look on the stream right now. Mind fucking blown. Thank you for the chance, by the way. It's so. Okay.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. So, would you kill Hitler when he was a child and known? Wait.
I read this.
And be known as a murderer, or kill him when he was a tyrant? Kill him when he was a tyrant. That'd be something good. Why would you kill a child for no reason? If he
because you wouldn't know that. I'm guessing he's asking that you would know that what he was going to grow up to be.
Yeah, you would. But then, if he's a tyrant, then you'd be a hero for doing something. If he wasn't, then
tyrant. Yeah, what's a tyrant? Is it just me?
Tyrant.
There'd be no way you could prove like your justification for doing that.
Guy with the 100 meg download. Sorry, get out.
GTFO, please. No.
Oh god.
I would do mine, but then the stream would crash. So it's 20 down, 4 up. Never mind.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, great. Wonderful.
Mine's gone down now. It's terrible.
Oh.
We've changed. It's so bad now.
Yeah, I wish I'd decent.
Oh,
anyway,
tyrant's a dictator. Yeah, I guess I'd kill him when he's a dictator, because then you die, but you die as a hero. Like the person that kills him, so me, would die as a hero, because you get killed if you killed your leader.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't kill an innocent child for no reason, because at that moment he is innocent and he has done nothing wrong and he hasn't made the decision.
And there'd be no justification for you doing
exactly. So yeah, I'd rather
pointless
die a hero and kill the bad guy.
Next.
Do you ever? I was just wondering. Right, so I read this now, and it's not a really serious question, but do you have any? Have you ever heard a name that you just can't take seriously?
A name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard one of those names where you just like it's too funny?
Yeah.
I must have, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
So I'm like multilingual. I know 3 languages: Dutch, English, and Persian, which is Farsi or like Iran. That
I barely even know English.
And like there's a name in the Netherlands. It's Koen. It's Koen, Koen, and the same pronunciation of that means ass in like Farsi. So every time I was like, oh, and then like Kuni, which is like, hey Kuni, hey, how you doing? Like Kuchi Kuchi, you know, like oh hey, for a little guy. That means gay. So you're gay, like you're a gay. So hey Kuni, like ah. And then I don't know, I just giggle, and then people say, why are you giggling? I'm like, no, nothing. But yes, I am a very immature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
To be honest, I couldn't either. Just see the few.
You chose the question, but you don't even. Oh, never mind.
What would your last words be?
The money is in.
I was just gonna say that.
I've hit 1 million in.
The cake is a lie.
That's it. That's the one. Next question. That is the answer.
Genius.
That was brilliant. Oh.
The cake is alive. Fucking genius.
It would have to be something funny like that, just to make
Yeah.
everyone that's around you. Because I'm guessing like people are around you to hear that. Like it would have to be something funny just to make them laugh. Just for one last time, just be like, yeah. Drop the mic. I'm dead.
I'm out, bitches. Pew.
Or actually, no. Well, I wouldn't do a last words. I would do a last action. If I knew that it was like 20 seconds away, for like 5 seconds, like into it, I'd just close my eyes, and then everyone would go, "Oh no!" and then I'd just wake up and go, "Boo!" and then I'd, "Oh my god!"
And then you. And you die.
That's what I do.
Like, ha! Okay.
I tricked you. No, I am gonna die now.
I tricked you. Goodbye. Next question.
Do you have any genius money-making idea that you would develop if you had the time or money to do so?
Genius money making idea.
No.
No.
Just asking. No.
Bitcoins.
Is there anything that's stressing you out right now? What's your main source of stress? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Final major project at university. Oh, my dog's barking. I'm muting my mic.
No, not really.
Spilt bloody tea on me from that. My mum brought me up some more tea. I needed refills of tea, so she brought me
Yeah,
up.
you know.
She just got home as well. She's like, "Do you want tea?" I was like, "Yep." Well, she did the hand thing, you know, it's like tea,
Oh yeah, like the
tea thing with your
cup
hand.
holding,
Yeah, she just did that, and I was like, "Yeah." Anyway, yeah, make us stress. I'd say school exams and coursework and stuff. So that's
I
yeah,
don't really have anything. Next question.
yeah, you little lucky sod.
Yay. What?
Okay, what? This is kind of a weird question. Well, ish. Like, what word do you think poorly describes the object it's supposed to describe? If you know what I mean.
Poor. Oh, poorly. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Poorly.
So, the way, yeah, what's the way he's written it here? Yeah. What word does a poor job of describing its object?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
I mean, there are some few things that, like, words that aren't supposed to be those words, or like have no accurate description of what they really are.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, fuck. If you were to ask me this at another time, it's just like, yeah, this and this and that, or I don't know, Edson. Oh, is he back?
I don't know.
Guess
He's currently trying to shut up his dog.
Eddie, I'm gonna kill you now.
He's in my room. He's in my room. That's good. That's good. He's come up. He's shut up now. Okay.
Right. Any? Did you hear the question?
No. He's just barked just to say hello.
Okay. Hello. Right. What word does a poor job of describing its object?
What word does a...
Poor job.
What?
Yeah.
So
well,
if you look at any word, what word do you think? Well, that doesn't really describe what it is. Like, it's a hard one, isn't it? But I just saw it and I was like,
You may as well have asked me the meaning of life. I might be able to give that a bit better crack.
42.
I can't think of... yeah. I can't think of something that does a poor job. I'm sure there are, but I just can't think of anything.
What programs did you watch as children? That was from the chat. That was by Gandalf.
Power Rangers.
For what?
Power
Power
Rangers. Yeah,
Okay.
that was awesome.
I wasn't
That
TV
was
like
odd,
24/7.
but I never really watched that like a lot. What did you
Yeah.
say?
I used to watch that religiously when I was a kid. Like, really young. I was fucking obsessed with
Did
it.
you say sorry?
Me or
Yeah. What program do you say?
I don't know. I watched TV 24/7. I was like addicted. I guess Pokemon, Beatamon, Digimon, freaking all the mons. Let me see. Like
When I was like
everything
when I was like really young, I remember I used to watch like Thomas the Tank a lot. Like I still had I had all the VHSs and stuff. That was like the original one with like Ringo Starr being like the voice over the commentator guy. No, you probably don't. But Ringo Starr off the Beatles used to be.
Yeah, we had like a Dutch Thomas the Tank.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. The new one's crap. You know, the new one, all that, it's animated stuff. It's crap.
Oh.
Not that I watch it, but you know.
Yeah, no, pff, you
No,
don't
I
watch
watched
that. What?
That last episode was terrible.
I know.
I don't watch it anymore.
But, yeah, but like I don't know. I just saw like some kids' toys and stuff. And they started adding in loads of crap that was never in it. Like they've just expanded and added loads and loads and loads of more stuff. Anyway, sorry.
There was just one channel. It's called Jetix or Fox Kids or.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, and that I just watched that 24/7 or Nickelodeon or Nick. I don't know. It's
The
just.
thing is, like when I was right,
Oh, Cartoon Network, Tom and Jerry. There we go.
when I was
yes,
Yes,
that
yes!
was the one. That
Yeah.
is the one.
when I was
I
reading
used
on
to
it, I
love
never
that.
really had like paid for Sky, and that's where all the good stuff was on. Like most of the good stuff, I never really had that. So I had all the like the BBC, CBBC stuff. and
Yeah,
all
same.
CBeebies and
We
stuff.
got it, and I was too late to sort of. be
Yeah,
interested in it.
same. When I was
Oh,
like,
crap,
a
I
bit too late.
I just realized it has been said in the chat as well. Yes. Tom and
what's
Jerry.
been said in the chat?
I didn't even realize.
Oh right, yeah,
Yes. Fuck, I had.
yeah. As Ollie said, you know, BBC News.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. Always, you know, that, I don't know. I wasn't able to speak English then. The way I learned English was actually by watching TV and seeing subtitles, and my mind just worked them out as words, and then grammar came along, and then I play RuneScape, so I learned the English words for objects, and I used to call, like,
Never.
yeah.
Sorry.
Knives, I used to call them knives.
Yes,
Or,
you still do.
Tonight.
No, the only
Still
word
do it till recently.
A knife, I know how to say knife. Or knuckles, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but you recently I caught you out saying.
Saying
knife.
what? No, I never say knife. That's just bad.
I don't know. Maybe you said something else. It was something
No,
else
it's
like that. wasn't it?
irony. Or I don't. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Iron.
Iron,
The word
iron.
iron. Iron. I don't
You
even
can't say
know.
it, can-
Okay, it's I learn it as iron, or it's not even like the Dutch word isn't even anything closer. So I just saw it like, oh, iron,
Yeah, you it calls it
And-
iron.
iron. I-R-O-N. The way it's spelled, iron.
Yeah, there's a silent
And then
R.
and then why not put the I-O and the R and then the N? Iron. That makes sense.
Alright, iron.
Yeah, iron. And
I'm
then
not going to
anyway,
the
read
irony.
the English dictionary.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
All right.
Any more?
I used to like the actor Sarah Jane when I was little. Then she died. Oh yeah, I remember her. She used to do Sarah Jane Adventure. It was like a spin-off from Doctor Who.
Like the
Sarah
whole.
Jane. Let me just have a look into
Cool.
it.
She used to be one of the Doctor's assistants.
I never watched Doctor Who.
Yes.
There was a character name was Sarah Jane. So.
I'm not in the.
Uh,
GG.
I like
and,
Doctor Who. It's good.
GG and Crazy are like overpowering me every time they talk about Doctor. I'm like, yeah, what? So now I'm
It's
glad
good.
I'm not
It's
in
good.
the
It's
minority.
good. It's good.
Yeah. Well, it's in you and I watch.
I used to
the same
watch
series,
Sarah
right?
Jane Adventures.
Edson, what series do you watch currently? If you do.
currently,
Yeah.
what I watch now?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's watching
Uh,
Game of Thrones. I'm not. But everyone else is.
I don't think Edson
I'm
is.
not.
Yeah.
I've still got to watch
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I've still got like. I'm trying to get Dexter done. I've just got like I'm trying to get through that. But I've started to sort of go off it. I think I'm on season 4, and it's
Right.
it's starting to annoy me. So
Dude.
yeah.
Dude.
What?
Dude. Season 4. Dude.
No, is annoying me. Is making stupid decisions, and I'm hating him.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm
No,
really,
no, listen.
I'm really
Yeah, that-
getting to the point where
season
I'm
4
having to force myself
will-
to watch.
Season 4 will say that at the beginning, and at the end of season 4, I'm not going
I
to
know.
spoil a single thing.
I'm 2 episodes off the end, and I'm.
You need no. That's the thing. Watch the end before you even comment. The end is like mind-blowingly freaking what? You're not gonna like it. You're like, I know you're like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming.
It's just annoying me. Like
You need to watch
the
it.
thing is, it's like the only series that I've watched completely all the way through was Lost.
No, then never really.
That is
I
awesome.
No, the ending is so like. The ending is just like.
No. If you don't understand it, watch the Post-it note video on YouTube. Type in Post-it note Lost ending, and the guy explains it perfectly.
All right, but the ending is still like, nah. It could have been better. Anyway,
Game
Wait until you watch it. There's like, seriously, after the podcast, search that. It's like a YouTube video. It's a Post-it note ending Lost, and this guy explains it in like 2 minutes using Post-it notes, and it's so much more sort of complex than what you originally thought.
but Yeah, Ollie, saying about Doctor Beam is 7-year-olds. Do you know what? I think there are. It's a family show, right? So it's aimed at everyone. But there is some complicated stuff in Doctor Who. I don't think a 7-year-old could figure out. Because I was like, there was bits that I missed, like in the last episode, that me and someone else were just discussing it, and we found out loads of secret hidden messages that were going on and stuff. So it's not that straightforward, but it is aimed at everyone.
I love doing that when you
find that in quite a lot of
movie.
shows.
Yeah, when you rewatch a movie that you used to watch as a kid, or like a
You're like,
series,
I did not get that
and you
when I was
get
a
all
kid.
the like maybe kind of dirty jokes, and also the like jokes that were kind of cryptid, and you had to like figure it out somehow. And
Definitely.
then that was pretty fun.
Ollie, the perfect grammar from Ollie. It used to be much more deeper.
We need to go one layer deeper. All right. Let me see. So the shows to watch at the moment, really, for me, Breaking Bad. That is just the most awesome as ever. It's so well acted, and I can't even describe.
I haven't started that yet.
You need to.
That's next.
so great.
After Dexter, that's
Yeah, that's what I did. So
and then Game of Thrones after that.
Game of Thrones. You need to watch sooner because it's you need.
No,
to.
I watch them too quick. They're like.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need to watch.
There's not enough yet of them.
No, but that's the thing. The excitement, waiting for the next episode, makes it cooler.
I used to like that when I watched Lost on TV, but like ever since then, I prefer to wait until there's a few seasons out before I start watching it.
Well, season 3 is almost at its end, so yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 2 episodes left in like 4
But
weeks.
is it available legally?
Yeah, HBO Go.
The UK.
Yeah.
I don't think Game of Thrones is not yet legally in the UK.
Yeah, it is HBO Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know you don't pirate or you don't do anything like that. That's a good thing.
No.
But yeah,
That's the thing. I
people
would
that
buy them because they're not on
don't have a fortune of YouTube money. No, I'm kidding. they have to find other means to acquire said content. But so Breaking Bad you need to watch. You need to watch Dexter, Game of Thrones, and that's it. Actually, that's
there's
like
not really many more at the minute. There's some old series that should possibly like The Wire. That's amazing.
I've seen like 1 episode and I need to watch the rest.
Dude, so good.
Yeah, I know. It's like top rated on IMDb.
It's definitely like sort of to say when it was actually sort of made. It's just I can't think of anything that's on par with it. It's great.
Breaking Bad, I think, is very close to that. It's so great. You need to watch it. Like, it's 1 season left, so you can catch up right now. And then season 8, I believe. No, season 6, I believe.
It's on the mid-season break, isn't it?
No. It's next season will be season 6, I think, and that will be the last season and the end of all that is Walter White.
Oh.
But yeah. Have you seen the football scores, Edson?
Oh no, I haven't looked. You guys have just reminded me. I'm gonna look.
Anyway, I never get around to watching much TV. I spend more time watching like YouTube stuff, and I don't know how you find time.
Yes.
Because I know I end up finding time for sitting down and watching TV stuff.
The same thing you do with what I did with Game of Thrones. No, sorry, Breaking Bad. Was I watch 1 episode before I go to sleep. Like I put them on my iPhone and I just watch them, and then when next day I wake up, I go to school, get back home. Like, hey, wait, I didn't finish that episode because I fall asleep during it. And then I watched till I just rewatched the whole episode just to make sure I get it. Because like watching it at night is kind of it creates something that's I want to watch it, but I don't know. And then when you return to it the next day on your PC, you're like I wonder. It's like watching a movie or watching a YouTube video. You just watch a few. I guess if you're watching like a YouTube video session, if you have some time, you can maybe watch a whole series of someone, like 1 episode of I don't know, freaking Minecraft Let's Play, and then maybe takes 30 minutes. People like that like to watch it. Like Edson watch I think Lefties or Sheenanner's videos that took about 40 minutes. Like he just watched it, and yeah, I guess if you do that and compensate that for a TV show, you can catch up pretty fast. And
you can definitely, because I caught up on the YouTube, like obviously Syndicate.
Yeah.
I only started watching his videos. Like I watched some of his zombies videos. Like sort of in Black Ops days, the original Black Ops, and I only actually subscribed to him and started watching his Minecraft when it was about 150 episodes in. I caught up on that. I've stopped watching it again now because I've just got I found different people that I prefer to watch. But I did catch up on the series, and it only took me until episode 180 or something to catch up.
Right.
So I just had them on, and I was just watching him.
But I was like, I started watching Syndicate back in Black Ops 1 days when he did that. I don't know, he just gave zombie tips and that he kind of made me better
All
play.
Guns Pack a Punch, remember that?
Yeah, that series.
That's where I found
that's
him.
where I started watching.
Yeah,
him.
that was near to where I came in.
And then I realized he was doing a game called Minecraft. I had no idea what it was. It was his very, very first Minecraft thing, and he was on episode 37. And I don't know why or how, but I one night from 10 o'clock to I don't know maybe 3 in the morning, I just watched all 37 episodes, catched up, and I had it was a weekend, so I don't know. And I just watched them, and then since then I've watched him, but now I've kind of faded away from him and his contents because I don't prefer to watch it over the people I do right now. So
you get limited on YouTube, just how much time you've got and the amount of people that are sort of breaking into the scene now. It's you're always finding sort of better people that are unknown.
Yeah.
That's sort of it's you got to limit your time to who you watch. So.
I'm very thankful if one of the guys that subscribe to me watch my content video all the way through, because it's you have so much option, so much freaking. There's so much content on YouTube from very, very, a lot of people basically.
From a wide range of people.
From a wide range of people and just personalities.
It's saturated. That's the word to describe it. It's saturated. I feel
that's
the best word to describe it.
Nice description.
YouTube is saturated, and like any game, you can find a million amounts of content, a million different videos regarding that. So
except for Nintendo, because that'll fade away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It will do though. It will do. Sorry.
We've got a decent fan base at the moment. There's one guy that always watches. I think every single one of my videos. El Roby's in the chat right now, and
he watches your videos.
Yeah.
He watches all of us. I think almost.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. He just enjoys the content, I guess, and he prefers to watch it over some other people, or he finds time to watch us as well.
Yeah, well, I found there's people that have subscribed just for my Sims stuff. The amount of people that have subscribed just for my Sims stuff, I was really surprised by. And people are going, you're the first guy that I found that does the Sims stuff the way I enjoy watching it. And
there was
I really enjoy doing
that.
Oh, there was a few guys as well. But anyway, there was a lot of people saying it, basically. There was a mix of people saying it and subscribing just for that. I was really surprised because I didn't feel Sims was going to be something that would attract much attention, but it seems to have it's grown its own audience, so it's quite good, especially because Sims has been out since 2009 now. So it's been out, so that game's been out for a while, but there we are. That's just my whole thing.
Alright, ended on a final Reddit question, or?
Yeah, go on then. We'll end in 5, I think, is the best this time.
Yeah, well, we started the stream, but I don't know when we started that.
I've got, because I joined a minute before we started, didn't we? We've been going for an hour and 47 minutes.
But, round it up to 6.
Yeah, so we've got
we
a
did
little
start
bit
the
of
stream officially at 4. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
God.
Just even if it's a weird question, just ask it. If it's a question, of course, because Reddit is weird. Huh.
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yeah, there are some I wouldn't ask.
Even the awkward ones are pretty fun.
Is there any advice you've ever regretted giving someone? The worst advice you've given someone?
Ooh.
I usually give advice to people a lot, and...
You've ever went, maybe I wish I shouldn't have said,
Yes, I have actually. Fuck, what's the story? I told that time good friend of mine that he broke up with his girlfriend and they just rejoined again. They got together again.
Rejoined.
Sorry, I just
rejoined.
Joint session in progress.
The P and the V again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay. Well.
Anyway.
The P to V. What? So they got together again, and then I told him something that I really regret doing. I said, "Dude, it's not gonna work out. If it didn't work out the first time, it won't work out the second time." And now they've broken up. Now they've broken up, and so I can say told you, but I didn't. And from that point on, he really started to hate me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing. He hated me for saying that. He told most of his friends, "Yeah, Aaron is a dick." He told me that, and now they broke up. So
it's not your fault though.
Yeah, I just said it, and I think a lot of people were thinking it, but I had the balls to say it because I was really good friends with that guy. But then since that point on, I don't know, we don't like each other anymore
Sure.
as friends. But yeah, I guess I regret that, but I wouldn't really. I don't
Change
know. Yeah, because he's been a dick to me.
Can,
Like, a
can I
long
just say,
time,
like,
so-
I'm in the exact same situation as that, but right now.
Really?
Yeah, like there's, I don't want to go into much detail like of why they broke up, but basically back together, and I refuse to even mention it. But I know for a fact it's the worst possible thing. I'm just not even going to mention it.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, just leave it to it.
Wait, what?
Like,
Here we are.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's something I regret, but I wouldn't change a thing because it's really what I thought, and I wouldn't give advice if I really didn't think about it.
but
Yeah,
if he
I
asks
know.
for your advice and you give the honest advice,
Yeah,
shouldn't really
'cause,
regret it.
If people ask me for feedback, they tweet a video at me, I watch it, I do my best to give honest and constructive feedback. GG comes to me sometimes for feedback on things, which I enjoy. I appreciate that he thinks I'm a good guy to, you know.
Look,
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
I'm
look at
I'm
the chat.
asking. Well,
I blame you.
I blame Jesus.
Uh,
It just
yeah, I'm relying on your feedback on the cast off stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it sometimes works, and sometimes I can help him improve some things, which, yeah, I guess
But the
works
the way
out.
the cast, I don't know if in the cast there'll be ever any challenges or whatever where I like need to have to like promote myself a lot. If there is, then I'm counting on all of you to help out. So
Yeah.
that'd be awesome if you can.
Everyone tweet for days.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm getting through to the next round. Hopefully, I'm getting through to the next round. It'd be awesome. But
when do you find
we'll
that
have to
out?
wait. I'm not sure. I think it's like he's reviewing them next week. So I think at the end of next week or beginning of the week after. So the deadline is tomorrow for entries. But
Oh, well,
anyway, yeah.
did you have
one?
bad
Got 1
advice?
minute left.
You? Did you?
Well, no, I don't think I have like given any that I've regretted because I think any advice that's honest advice isn't bad advice. If you know what I mean.
True.
Yes, very
If
true.
you know, if any advice you give, if it's honest advice, then that's just the way it is. It may not always work out the way you've intended the advice to work out, but it's not your fault because you've just told things how you feel. So it's up to that person, you know, if they follow that advice or if they take it seriously or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, there's nothing that stands out to me that I've ever gone, you know, maybe I shouldn't, but
Yeah.
here we are. If Ask the Geek ever starts back up properly and
Yeah.
where did that go to?
I want to do.
no
something
one's
like
sending
that.
me any questions. No one's sending me any questions, guys. If you want to get any questions answers for Ask the Geek, send them to a private message to me on YouTube
Make it as
or
weird as possible.
no, or private.
if you wanna
or
say-
follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back, and you can DM them to me on there as well.
Yeah,
and I'll
or
do
if
an
you
Ask the
wanna
Geek.
send
The only
questions to
reason
me,
the only reason
that's
those episodes don't happen is because yeah, no one's asking me any questions. So there we are.
Yeah, or if you want to have my opinion, then you can do the same to me. Because I don't know, I've always wanted to do something like that. That's kind of the reason I started YouTube. And yeah,
Help others.
yeah, exactly. To help others, maybe improve their lives, or maybe do something they wouldn't do otherwise. Or because I feel like yeah, I don't know. I've gotten, you know, I've lived life to like sad moments, happy moments, and enough to the point where I think like I can give advice to people that would really help them out. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to do something like that. I feel like I'm competing with Gigi, which I shouldn't do.
Copy
But
me now, innit?
if you
See
want,
the my
no,
ideas?
no
No,
one person owns no
No,
one
I-
person owns an idea. So just
No,
if
of
you want
course
to
not.
do it, do it.
Yeah,
Of course not.
but I have to have a big enough fan base to actually interact.
Yes,
with.
like mine's not working out very well because I've got not got enough people that are supplying me with their problems. So there we are.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you've got a problem,
Send them to me. I'll try my best.
Or to me, and I'll start up a series.
But you know,
That's
If you send them to
competition.
me, I'll send them to one of those two because I don't think
Just send
I'll
them to
give
us, and he'll
very
decide what
good
to do with it. Another Reddit
so yeah, I
question?
think
One more. And on a happy note, I don't know.
what?
I don't know. Just Reddit.
One more?
British Tea
that was
Party
that.
Mail
We just
Monday.
had- we just had done
We could do something like that, like a co-op, like we both give advice, or yes, That'd be cool. Let's say a guy, someone has problems, then we both give our like best advice and help give like feedback on each other's advice, and then maybe what can be done and can't, or
Yeah, Aryan's always wrong, and my advice is right. Follow me.
okay.
And he's terrible at trials. He's never beaten me.
Yeah.
Well, the beginner's tracks, which hasn't.
I used a micro donkey. And you used a normal bike. That's the only reason you beat me on them.
Well, you did use a different bike for the last one, so yeah.
I was playing blindfolded. Shush.
Right, one more Reddit question, or?
Oh God.
I've just had another.
No, that's Jesus Christ, I'm asking that one.
What?
No, it's not happening. Don't ask me.
What did he say?
I forgot. There's nothing really like. Someone asked. There's a question here. What's the best indie game you've ever played? If anyone's from the chat have read Reddit, is that why you asked that question to us? Okay. Is there any food combinations you eat that would like horrify people? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is there any weird food combinations you like? Like, I've known someone once that has dipped a banana into gravy and eaten it.
Oh
Like,
my god!
happily eating it, and like, there's nothing wrong with it. So,
Why would there be anything wrong with that?
What sort of mental? Why would that? How can you say?
Wait, well, what kind of gravy? Okay, beef gravy or
but like, yeah, like over your roast dinner kind of gravy.
like it's banana is like sweet and kind of acidic, and gravy adds a different texture and flavor.
Yeah, but
just not combined with banana one bit whatsoever.
banana and custard is one thing, but I mean banana and gravy.
Fish fingers and custard. That's a Doctor Who reference for you, Gigi.
I want to try that. I want to try that. I don't know why. I want to try that though.
Oh,
Fish
no.
custard.
Me?
Anyway, yeah. Any foods? Any weird food combinations?
Not really weird.
No, I don't have any.
I've done like things that amaze me, like holy crap, that is actually pretty cool. Like I once was out of like I don't know, like turkey slices or like nothing to put on my bread. So what I did, I chopped a tomato, I don't know how to pronounce. I just chopped that and put mayonnaise on the other side, and that actually tasted quite good. So like bread, tomato, and
That's not that weird.
mayonnaise.
Tomato and mayonnaise.
Yeah, with some salt.
That's not that bad.
I don't know. Like,
It's not like a banana and gravy.
I've had tomato with mayonnaise on it. There's nothing wrong with that.
French fry and milkshake. There we go.
What?
Never.
Yeah, that actually is pretty nice. Like depending
No.
on yes,
How?
try it.
Are you at like
No.
one of those diners and you like
Oh, I can't imagine it.
Ollie chips and ice cream?
Peanut butter and chocolate paste. I don't know.
Don't like peanut butter. Well, I tried it. Well, last time I tried it, I was like 12, but I didn't like it. And
I know it. I've put paprika chips, like Walkers or Lay's for the rest of the world, inside a cheese, like bacon and cheese sandwich, and then like melt in it, like yeah, grilled sandwich. There we go. That was pretty nice actually. It's like adds
That
crunch.
sounds like a good hangover cure.
It adds like a good crunch. It's pretty cool.
there we are.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it on that note, I think. Thank you guys in the stream for joining us.
Loads of comments.
Hopefully, you guys have been really interacting with us, asking us questions. It's really good. It's what we want to see every week. We probably will be live the same time next week, I think, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. GMT on Sunday. That sounds about right, I think. It's probably what we'll end up doing. So thank you for watching. Guys on YouTube, don't forget you can hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you do want to. Subscribe to all our channels and join us on the next stream. But as always, drink tea, and thank you for Edson and Aryan. Drink
It's
tea.
all right.